What's going on, guys? This is Moonchild at DudeNoWay, and today I'm addicted to Cyberpunk 2077. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is like the most addicting game I've played since Elden Ring came out. Like, dude, this game is so good, and I know that it came out a few years ago, but I haven't experienced it. I waited until it got better. If you guys didn't know, it got very, it had a rough start, right? So, and then it got poor reviews, got review bombed. Everything got fixed, though, and they turned it into possibly one of the greatest adult gaming experiences that there is right now in current gaming. Like, and if you guys haven't played it, I highly recommend you pick it up. And I want to say thank you to Ron the Tear Hog for being here. Ron, what's up, dude? Oh my god, dude, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy to talk to you. This is where I've been. This is where I've been hiding. I've been hiding in Night City, as it were. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of Cyberpunk 2077 because I just can't stop playing this game, dude. And I just want to sit here and I just want to play this game all the time. And I want to play games all the time, and I haven't been able to sit and chill with you guys and show you guys what I've been doing as much lately. So I wanted to get on and I wanted to say hello. And Ron came in. Ron, dude, you were here so early. Thank you so much. That's so that's so encouraging, man. Thank you for being here. Ron, if you've never played Cyberpunk, it's got kind of a Destiny feel to it. It's a little bit futuristic in that way. And when I say a little bit, it's very futuristic, very sci-fi-esque, and feels a little bit like Destiny without the flying to other planets part. That part appealed to me a lot. Also, the fact that it's a grown-up game. It's single player, but it's got a huge world, lots of build crafting options, lots of weapons to find, cool things that you can do with your character, cool things that you can make yourself into, and dude, it's just a masterpiece. It's such a good game, and I want to show you guys just a few hours of it. And Ron, how you been? How's everything on your end? How you liking Season of the Witch and all that? You doing any gaming right now? I saw your PvP stuff, man. It makes me happy to see you in there doing PvP. How's PvP been? Also, yeah, let me know about that. So for now, while I'm waiting for responses and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the Spotify. I'm gonna swing over and we're gonna walk into Night City for the first time ever. You guys let me know how this audio is on your end. Let me know if the audio is too loud compared to my voice, the ambient sound of Night City. But dude, like, when you think about Neomuna, like, this is what Neomuna should have been, dude. Look at this. Look at this incredible game. Like, the scale of it, the amount of people, you know, the billboards and the lights and the fact that it feels like a real city. Like, this is what Bungie was trying to put together, I think, with Neomuna, and Cyberpunk just nails it so hard. Like, just look at, it's enormous. Look how small I am and these people are compared to the size of these buildings. Imagine if Neomuna had been like this and you could Spider-Man your way up to the top with Strand. Like, that would have been so good. But this game just hits it, man. It's amazing. Ron says, Iron Lord almost got Deadeye and Glorious. Oh my god, dude, you're going in on PvP. I guess you're loving it then, huh? The experience is so addictive, isn't it? Like, there's something about playing against other people and watching them in real time learn and react to you, and you get to do the same, and it makes the experience so much more interactive. It goes beyond PvE. The PvE game is really fun, but man, there's just something about the competition, right? I'll tell you. That's what gets me. That's the part that gets me. But I'm just gonna take a stroll for a minute. We're just gonna walk for a minute while I'm talking to you guys so that you can take this in. Look at the billboard. I'm not gonna say it, but you can see it. You can read it. That's a TV show here in the in the future in 2077. When you think about it, dude, like, this place is crazy, crazy high tech, but 2077, not really that many years away. Real players. Yeah, dude, real players makes the difference. It does, because you can feel them learning. You can feel them reacting. You have to change your strategy, and they have to change theirs. Dude, look at these billboards. Give us the tour. This is the tour. Remember, this is a grown-up game. So, I'm prefacing the stream by saying that. You know, I have the nudity filter turned off, but you know, for safety purposes. Turned on, I guess. Turned on. You know, so there isn't going to be any of that. But it gets pretty close, man. It gets pretty close. There's a, you know, the billboards here are pretty hilarious. It's, you know, there's adult themes throughout. As you would expect from a grown-up game. Right now, I'm just kind of, Like I said, I'm just kind of walking through. But you can see, like, this, the police have something sectioned off. You know, they got their, like, flying robot thing over here. These are the police. Like, look, there's real people kind of walking around. Remember Neomuna, the first time you went in there and you were like, where are the people? Well, thankfully, Night City is pretty populated. I even have the population turned down some for graphical integrity so that I can stream a little bit easier on the old graphics card. And it's still just so populated. The cars, the way the sun beats off the building, and I have a lot of the lighting effects turned down as well. But it can get, like, really, really gorgeous. I'm kind of on a road now. I probably shouldn't be on this road, huh? This is kind of like a weird place for me to be. Can I jump? If I jump, I'm just gonna... Okay, wish me luck, chat. Ah! That hurt. Oh god, there was a vendor right next to me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm bowing. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm just gonna pretend like nothing happened. I lived, and that's the important thing. They got, this is like the inner city part of town. I'm gonna hit the map here so that you can see. This is where I started, up here in this area. And I'm only on the second kind of part of the game, but I'm spending so much time, like, walking around and reading things and, like, understanding what is actually happening, reading the little, side things that they have pop up, the dialogue options and stuff like that, that I'm kind of, like, veering away from the main quests, but I have a whole bunch of things to do here on the map. All of these, NCPD things are things I can do. These exclamation points even are things I can go do, and this is just one area that I'm in. So when you think about the scale of where I'm at right now, and then you consider that there is all of this more to go into, it's pretty impressive. A pretty impressive feat overall. And like, one thing about the older consoles, like if they were to have done something like this with Neomuna, it would have never worked on the PlayStation 4. Like the PlayStation 4 would not have been able to handle this much going on. It would have been a ghost town like it is. It would have had to have been a ghost town like Neomuna is, with basically no people except for the enemies, because it literally just can't have that much going on the CPU. It's just too much for the console to take in. Yeah, so yeah. So you can get kind of the vibe here. This is what's going on. I got something's going on over here. I heard the sounds. What is this? Night City area rapid transit. So this is like a fast travel location. There's another one here. Fast travel. You can fast travel to different parts of the city. Someone over here is playing a steel drum.
Hey, friend.
The music is like super loud. All right. You can see the TVs. You can hear the TVs. As I get closer, they get louder. Some of them are pretty absurd, so I'm just gonna kind of veer away from that. I'm not really close to anything going on right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to select one of these suspected organized crime activity options here on the map. And we're gonna go to it. You can see the marker just popped up over in the corner. I'm gonna run to the side of the street I'm supposed to be driving on. Looks like there's a shootout going on here. So I think I'm just gonna let the police handle that. The police are in a shootout with someone. If I get involved, the police will become hostile towards me. So I think I just leave. Yeah, there is a tremendous amount of language in this game as well, so heads up there. If you don't want to hear the, the intense language, probably best to avoid it. But, I opened my stash by accident. But, this is my motorcycle. His name is Bikel. And I use him to get around the city. And so I'm gonna start driving the car. Dude, don't you wish you could drive cars like this in Destiny? Like, I mean, I know we have Sparrows, but come on. Like, it's so good. You can see the billboards. I'm trying not to get creamed here in traffic. Following the marker on my mini-map here. I'm just gonna do the motorcycle guy thing and skate past that dude. Got a red light. Do I stop at the red light? Oh, it turned green. Huzzah. We're on our way, chat. We're on our way. I can see the markers getting close. There's a lot of traffic in front of me. That guy just ran a red light. Hey, police. This guy's a menace in traffic. Can you imagine? If I could call the police. Oh, God. Nothing to see here, chat. Just a professional at work. Alright, I'm gonna park my bike right here. You stay there. You. No one can take your bike, which I think is weird. I think it'd be cool if sometimes you got carjacked, you know? Like you come back, your bike's gone. I think that'd be kind of neat. Okay, so I'm approaching this organized crime activity area. Someone's speaking Japanese here in the corner. Okay, I just got a text from the NCPD, the police here, the dispatch, and it says, attention all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported off Willow Street. APB out on one Shinobu Amai, convicted on multiple counts of human trafficking and forced labor. City officials offering a reward for neutralizing Amai's criminal network in the Willow Street area. Okay, so we're gonna go neutralize his criminal network, I guess, and then we'll see what happens. I gotta assume that these are the guys. They have health bars compared to the rest of the citizens who did not have health bars. So, you know, seems likely that these are the dudes. There's some right there. I can go into my little inspector mode here. It's like Inspector Gadget, right? I got like a zoom in eyeball. Hang on. I gotta stop it. I got a zoom in eyeball, right? I can zoom in on things. And then I can also use my different hack abilities. There's something akin to spells, right? So I pull up this menu, I hover over the guy, and you can see on the left-hand side are a list of the different abilities that I have. I've been playing a while, so I have a bunch of these things like sitting that I do not have equipped, but this is how many I can equip currently. And then, so I can do things like make it so that his teammates can't hear him when I start attacking him, which means that they won't come. You know, if they hear the sounds of combat, they will be alerted, and they'll start coming my way. They'll start coming over trying to beat me up, and because of that, this sonic shock ability deafens their comms. It says on the right-hand side, if I move my face, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. It says on the right-hand side, scrambles comms, preventing the affected enemy from communicating with their allies. And that's really useful because then they won't come my way when I put the damage abilities on them, the damage hacks. They're like I said, they're like spells. They're like your abilities in Destiny, but you just have like a bigger list, right? And you activate them through this menu. So, I'm going to put on the deafening comms. I'm going to reboot his optics so his eyes flash before his eyes. Like his eye, circuitry flashes. I'm going to short circuit him, which deals damage and deals extra damage to mechs. And then I'm going to hit him with the contagion spell, which is my personal favorite one. And it's going to infect him, deal damage over time. And it has a chance to spread to his teammate, which you see it just did. And because I did not stop his teammate with the sonic shock spell, I'm just gonna get behind this, you can see they're now tracing my location, which means that they know that I've attacked them, and eventually when that progress bar fills up to 100%, they will be able to find where I am, and then they will attack me, right? Combat will be initiated, essentially. But they're standing right next to this CHOOH2 explosive tank, right? So I'm going to use my spellcaster ability, my hack ability, to initiate the overload on the tank, and I can see that he's low health, so this will very likely finish him off. And if there are no enemies nearby, it may reset the trace location back down to 0. Let's give it a shot. Kaboom. It did not reset the trace location, but it did neutralize the enemy. And so I could sneak here, but they're going to know where I am here in a second anyway. I see the security camera is here. I'm going to use my hack ability to just turn that off. And I'm going to move forward. I can hear them, but I can't see them. It's very soon that they are going to be fully in combat with me. And I did not anticipate how far away they would be. And based on that, I'm just going to keep my distance, I think, and let them, because it doesn't look like they have any other way to get through, let them funnel in at me through this tiny location in this doorway, because once they funnel themselves, all I have to do is shoot them like fish in a barrel, right? Theoretically. Okay, so I'm detected, so if there's anyone nearby, bang, that's combat initiating, and you can see that red exclamation point came up above his head, and they should be shooting me now, and they definitely are. Someone is trying to malfunction my cyberware from very, very far away. I can't see them at all. So I feel like I should move forward here. I may take damage from this cyberware malfunction, but perhaps not. I'm going to go ahead and hit them. I'm going to use my standard things that I just did before. The sonic shock, the reboot, the optics. Okay, so this guy is rushing me. So I'm going to reboot his optics real quick. And I'm going to back up. I'm going to pull out my mono wire and start hacking this guy up, right? And as he gets low health, I'm going to initiate my finisher, which restores health and gives me my resource back to continue to cast my abilities. I'm getting hacked again, so I want to figure out who is hacking me. Man, there sure is a lot going on. I wish I hadn't initiated combat on 30 dudes as the first combat we went into. Anyway, so I'm shooting this guy in his head from way far away, trying to make sure that I don't die. So utilizing my cover, and when you aim down sights, you can see you peek out from the cover. How is this audio on your end? Is the music really loud? I feel like the music is super duper loud in my headphones. So you guys let me know. On your end, how is that sound? I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of my health things. They threw a grenade at me, so I'm just gonna back up just a hair. Just gonna slide over. I'm gonna wait for the smart lock on my target lock to initiate. Bang, now I'm getting them headshots. Boom, boom. And this weapon glitch is about to go off on me, so I definitely want to shoot this guy and hopefully interrupt it. And I was able to interrupt it. Pop another health potion. It's a bit loud. I thought so. Alright, so I'm gonna back up. I thought so, because it's a bit loud for me. I'm just gonna pause it real quick. We're just gonna go into the settings and just turn the master volume down by like 10. Maybe like 15, right? So let's try that. And then not super but loud the heart is in the way. I'm trying to read your comment, Ronnie, and the little heart on the right-hand side of the stream is in the way of what it says. Does it say can or can't? Anyway, I turned it down by 15. We'll see if that helps. And if not, I can turn it down by I feel like just a hair more, right? I feel like the music is the thing that is the most loud. So let's grab the music. We're going to turn that slider down to like 70, right? And then we'll turn the sound effects down by 5. We'll leave the dialogue where it is. We'll turn that car radio volume down to like 60. You can. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, dude, the heart on the chat thing, on the chat display was in the way, so it was hard to hear, or hard to see. All right, so I turned everything down by a bit. We'll see if that helps. There's a lot of guys over there. I'm going to reload. And then, because there's so many of them, I'm going to initiate my contagion ability, which I talked about earlier. And essentially what this does is it deals damage over time and has a chance to spread to nearby enemies. So you can see they're getting lit up by the contagion. You can see all the damage over time things going. Bang, that guy's getting it. This guy's about to get it. Bang. And that damage over time may interrupt his ability. It didn't, because that's not the guy who's hacking me. But all those guys died from the contagion that spread from just that one usage of it. This guy is hacking me, and I have a smart weapon, so I'm going to fire the smart weapon up into the air. There we go. So, that lock-on box allows me to target them behind pieces of cover when that lock-on box is active, right? So, you can see it pop up as he stands up. Bang. And I'm just going to aim up, and you can watch the bullets arc down at him. I got to kind of find the right spot here. Looks like he may be in the perfect location. That's okay, so he's going to weapon glitch me, reduce my accuracy with my weapons. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk up on him and start cutting him up with the wire, right? I'm just cutting you up with the wire. They're on fire now. Wire deals fire damage, has a chance to burn. I can initiate my finisher to gain a bunch of health back. And this camera sees me. I'm not sure that it matters at this point. I mean, I've been in combat with everyone for a pretty long time. Okay, so this is a big boy. Solo, I believe is what they're called, right? And you can see his red skull. I can't see his actual body here. But when I kind of strafe out from this piece of cover, I can see his red skull. I wonder... No, he's fully behind cover right now. So I'm going to take this slow. I don't have any health regen in combat. Okay. By crouching for long enough, I lost... Man, that music. All right, I'm going to turn the music down just a hair more, right? Because I feel like the music is still just a little bit loud on my end. And then maybe I can turn... If I turn the music down to, like, 60... I'm going to turn it down to, like, 55. I'm going to turn your guys' stream audio of the game just up a hair. Just a hair. I'm trying to adjust it a hair, and it's like, adjust it by a wide margin? Like, no, fam. A hair. A hair. All right, I'm gonna save the game real quick, because I just made all these adjustments, and I don't want to lose them later. Okay. I crouched for long enough that I lost combat with that guy. This camera sees me, but it doesn't seem like it matters. And here is the skull guy that I was talking about earlier. You can see my targeting reticle. When I hover over him, it appears, it becomes full, and that's how you know that the lock-on is active. Bang, and this guy can move around a lot, and because he's got a lot of abilities, I'm just gonna wipe his memory of me entirely. You don't know I'm here. You have no idea where I am. So, so I just reset combat on him, basically. I swear I turned this off a minute ago. Oh, he sees me again. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay. I'm gonna wipe his memory of me again. You can't see me. I'm a fart in the wind, dog. You have no idea where I am. I'm trying to show chat the goddamn targeting reticle. This guy's walking up on me. Okay. When I strafe gently, you see the square? That's the smart targeting reticle. When it becomes a small square, it is locked on. If I aim down sights, it will lock onto their critical spot or their head if they're a human, right? So, like, if they're, like, a robot and they have, like, a critical spot, like, I don't know, on their shoulder or, like, on their nutsack, it will lock on if you aim down sights. And then you can fire the weapon from different spots, behind cover, stuff like that. As long as you keep that smart targeting reticle, there's a good chance that the bullets will travel straight to the guy. I don't think the bad guy gives a rip about your chat. No, I don't think he does either. And I think that it's quite rude of him. But, like, I don't even really need to sneak anymore. I think he's the only one left. But, I wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so you see it? It is active now through this wall. And if I aim down sights, it switches to his head. See it switching? Switch, switch, switch. When you aim down sights, you can see he moves the gun out of the way of the targeting reticle to get a better view of the entire reticle. If I don't aim down sights and I just hip fire, it'll lock on to more than one guy too, which I think is pretty neat. So I'm gonna aim, and then I'm gonna aim up in the air to try and fire over this thing and hit him in his head from behind this piece of cover. It may not work, but it might. Let's find out. Oh, it definitely worked. You see the headshot thing popping up? I'm literally locked on him. He can't see me at all. And I'm using the smart weapon from behind this piece of cover. Bang, it's locking on him. It's locking. Oh, he can see me now. But that's okay. Because the headshots are going to work on him. Did you see that? That was so satisfying. Oh my god, dude. It's super neat how the smart weapons, when you fire them, you can shoot them up into the air. And it will fly up over their piece of cover and then come down into the top of their head. Like, that is such a nasty way to murk people out, dude. Very cool weaponry here in Cyberpunk. This is just one gun, too. There's a bunch of different weapons that do a bunch of different things. And that guy dropped... it appears to be something sexy. Let's find out. A double-barrel iconic shotgun. So iconic weapons are like exotic weapons from Destiny. So, I'm just going to pull that up. Let me see if he gave me the actual weapon or if he gave me the crafting spec. He gave me the crafting spec, so I could make this weapon if I wanted to. It's called the Sovereign, and it's a double-barrel shotgun, and it has a special perk, right? So iconic weapons have a special perk. They're the only weapons in the game that you can actually use crafting materials to upgrade yourself. So when you find these, it's a big deal. And I can show you an example of an iconic weapon in my inventory compared to the rest of the weapons, which have this normal kind of backdrop. It's just the gun. The iconic weapon has the golden or yellow or orange, I don't know, whatever color your screen says it is, backdrop. It looks yellow to me. Golden backdrop on the item frame. And that's how you know that it's iconic. And when I scroll over the iconic weapon that I have in my inventory right now, you can see that it's just a normal assault rifle, except that it has a 24% chance to light the target on fire, which is neat, right? Like, so essentially like Destiny's guns in the way that they have exotic perks, very similar to that. And you can see that I also have mod slots at the bottom next to my face. I'm going to move my face. You can see the mod slots at the bottom here I have one that is full, the Cairo SA1, I believe that is the scope, and then the empty muzzle slot, which means I could actually put an attachment on this and change up the way that the gun works were I to want to do that. And there are a bunch of different muzzle attachments, as you might imagine, just like real life. There's a bunch of different things you could put on the gun to change the way that the gun feels or the way that the gun works to be more in line with the way that you play the game, right? Okay, so that's an iconic weapon. And the one that I just got, the crafting spec that I just got, so if I wanted to make this, I could, is a double barrel shotgun. And it has a 6% chance to light the enemy on fire. And it fires 6 projectiles at a time, which essentially means that every shot has like a 36% chance to light enemies on fire, right? It's not exactly 36, because that's like not how math works in that way, but it's, you know, you got a pretty good chance to light somebody on fire with every shot. Cram, welcome to the stream, dude. Today, we're playing Cyberpunk because I can't get enough of this game, man, dude. It's so good. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable. And I just got this crafting spec. Oh, also, I'm playing this blind, so don't give me any hints. Don't tell me any cool stuff. Don't tell me about the story. I've intentionally avoided the story and spoilers and all of that because I want to find this stuff on my own and be genuinely excited about it when I do find it. Because it's neat, bro. The discovery, the amount of world that you have to explore, the things that you find, super dope. And I can't get enough of the game, man. I'm really enjoying it. No spoilers. Thank you. So, Cram, I just got this crafting spec for the Sovereign iconic double barrel shotgun, and the flavor text says, guaranteed crit hits with point-blank shots. Increased reload speed and movement speed after shooting an enemy in the torso. Which, if you guys didn't know, when you're using a shotgun in a video game, you always want to aim the shotgun at the torso, because the pellet spread, unless it's a slug shotgun that fires a single shot, because the pellet spread of the shotgun will deal the most damage by shooting into the biggest part of the enemy's body. So when you're using a shotgun, if it doesn't fire a slug, aim for the chest and stomach. And this one gives you guaranteed crit hits with point-blank shots, which is nasty because critical hits deal additional damage, as you might imagine. And it also gives you increased reload speed, which is good because with it being a double-barrel shotgun, you know what that means. When you fire off those 2 shots, that's it, Hoss. Like, you ain't got nothing left. You need to reload that right now, which means if it doesn't kill them, you better be behind some cover. Yeah, man, it's good to see everybody. Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. It's good to see y'all. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button on the stream because it really helps. Thanks. This is my first time ever streaming a single-player game. I have never streamed a single-player game before today, before this moment right here. You guys are live for the first time ever, diving into not only, like, variety content, like, you know, I've done some of it in the past, but it's always been multiplayer. This is a totally different animal, and this game is amazing, so it gives me a lot to talk about. Cram says, I'm overtired, but that's the work life. I feel you, man. I feel you, dude. And if you guys have seen the Last Week Tonight episode about Cram's place of work, apparently they be running people ragged over there, man. I heard some bad things about where Cram works. But I'm just going to leave it at that, because that's not this type of stream. We're playing games here, chat. Okay, so I got some workers, which I assume is like... Okay, it's a transport delivery daily for 6 o'clock, 15 people to Kuroshi Factory, 6:15, 8 people to All Foods. Okay, so this is basically like this guy's agenda, I guess, his itinerary for the day. I'm just gonna give him the bag, because you were the guy with the skull. Thanks for the cool weapon. And as you walk around in Cyberpunk as well, you'll notice that the music is on. Like, their radios are on, their speakers are on. You can play... Can I play this? Oh my god. I'm so glad I can't play this. You guys have no idea. The other day, like, I'm gonna go into this screen so you can't hear the background music as much, but dude, the other day, I found an arcade machine where I could play one of the games, and I sat here for like 4 hours playing a game within a game. It was like Gameception. Like, I found an arcade machine that had a mini game in it, and I spent like 4 hours just sitting there playing the mini game, not even playing the actual Cyberpunk game, just standing there. And it was in like an abandoned diner or something too, so I was just sitting there. Roach Race was the name of the game. You're like a you play as a horse, and it's like a 2D side scroller, and you basically just like jump over things, right? And it's like it's super old looking and very retro looking, and it's got Roach is the name of the horse. It's got references to The Witcher. Roach was a character in The Witcher. The guy in The Witcher, the main character, Geralt, eventually named his horse after this character. And then every horse he ever had from that point forward was named Roach. Inside of Cyberpunk, there are arcade machines, and they're like a nod to The Witcher, which is their other franchise, right? So they built this mini game within the game, and it got me, dude. I was hooked. It was so fun. And like, okay, the reason it got me is because like an old school arcade machine, it has a leaderboard, and you can get your name on there. Excuse me. You can get your name on there, and I had to get first place, man. I had to, and I didn't. Dude, I spent like 4 hours playing it, and I only got to second place. And, like, the reward probably isn't even that good. It was just money. And it was, like, a small amount of money. Like, I have, like, a dummy amount of cash. If you look at the top right corner, they're called eddies. They're Euro dollars here in Cyberpunk 2077. That's my cash. And I have, like, a ridiculous amount of it. And nothing to do with it. Like, I'm not doing anything with it. I buy cyberware every now and then. I haven't upgraded my apartment. I haven't gotten a new car. None of that stuff. I want to do all of that stuff with you guys. So, so I'm just sitting on all of this money, and there's no reason for me to play this game other than I wanted my name on the leaderboard of this arcade machine within a single player game. It doesn't make any sense, but man, what a great what a great time it was. We'll be back to it. Trust me, we'll have a Roach Race whole marathon here. I'm gonna make you guys suffer through it like Star had to. It's really fun. It's really fun. These speakers are going nuts over here. See all these bottles? You can do, like, the things on, around in the world are also interactive. So, like, I see all these bottles on this pool table. I can slice the bottles on the pool table. Ron says, yup, ones we played when they came out. Now they're retro. Ron's retro. Look, dude, I'm retro too. I'm retro too because I saw it and it felt like home. I was like, oh, man, this is what video games are. You know, like... For my whole life, for like a lot of my life, video games were just side-scrolling, you know, kind of 2D experiences. But it's cool to see them like incorporate that, the gameception aspect of it. Cram says, there's an arcade game in Phantom Liberty that is a shoot 'em up on an arcade machine, and if you get the high score, you get something. Oh my god, Cram, stop it. I'm gonna be here for months, chat. We're gonna be inside of Night City for months. I want the speaker to shut up. Hey, fam. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. You can shoot the speakers. If they're getting annoying and you're trying to search an area, you can shoot the speakers. I'm also in broad daylight, so I probably shouldn't just be walking around with the gun out, right? Look at the hookah on the table. This is what I'm talking about, the adult, the more adult aspect of this, and the realism kind of aspect kind of appeals to the gamer in me. It's a different experience than like a fun T for teen rated game, but the company that makes this, the world of The Witcher that they also made, is also like on the darker side, on the more adult side. So you can see some not great stuff was going on here. They appear to have some people in a cage. For whatever reason, I think I can jump through this cage. No, I can't. Let me jump in the cage. Damn it. Okay, so this person I think is dead. Pretty sure they're dead. This guy looks like he's alive. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, what happened to this guy? I can't even inspect him, so I have no idea, but it looks like... a fungus, maybe? I don't know, almost like The Last of Us? Like it grew on him? Cool dude note here. There was an arcade cabinet game, more of the first ones that came out with a monitor. It's black and white, of course, and I played it as a kid. I came back when I got older. Oh, I'm interested. Go on. Alright, so I'm using my, my sight here to look around the area for things that are blue. Blue highlighted things are typically things I can loot. Occasionally there are things I can interact with, like this crate over here, where I can take bodies. Here, I'll show you guys picking up a body. So if there were guys that I didn't want to alert with these corpses, I could take them over and dump them into containers. And now, patrols won't see them and get alerted into combat. So that's kind of nice. Ron says, I bought it. It's in my garage with 2 other arcade games that I played when I was a kid. Bro, that's amazing, though. Like, come on. Like, having an arcade machine is such a novelty that we would have never imagined back when arcade machines came out. Like, think about that. Think about how long it's been. Back in the day, like, imagine not having to use quarters, right? Oh my God. Imagine not having to spend money to play the game. Like, that alone was like a huge thing. And now we can own them in our home. Like, yeah, it is. It's really amazing. It really is amazing, Cram. It's awesome. Fun fact, you have to pick up their weapon if you hide the body, because they'll see it on the ground and scan it. Bro, thank you, because I didn't know that. That is an incredibly useful tip. Also, the weapons, because of the amount of debris on the ground, can be very hard to distinguish from other debris. I'll give you a great example. This is debris. These are cans. This is nonsense, general, trash. And then you come over here. Still looks like all trash, right? Until you kind of get a little bit closer and you see, oh, what is this that highlights blue? Is that a gun? And the gun happens to be broken, as you can see on the right-hand side when I move my face. However, were you not scanning over it, were you not, like, looking directly at it, you can barely see that there on the ground. Look at that. Look how small that is. You get close, you can barely see that. You have to look directly at it, or when you're inside of your scanning mode, you can see it kind of glow blue as you hover over just the red part. You have to interact the red part with the weapon on the ground. So you see the red squares that surround the crosshair in the center. As I do it, it lights up the blue. Bang, and that's how you find things. But I did not know that if you don't pick it up, the patrols will be alerted to their weapon on the ground. That's incredibly useful. I got a security camera over here. I'm just going to turn you off. You don't see me. That's my Jedi mind trick, you know? I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Who turned the music back on over here? Silence. I'm talking to chat. There's another speaker here. It's ridiculous. Shut up. There's more out here. Anyway, they got a full surround sound setup, dude. You'd think in the future they'd have better speakers than this. I'm pretty sure I still have this speaker in my garage. You guys remember this? You remember this thing? We've all seen it. A speaker so large you could hide a body inside it. It's ridiculous. Wrap those up on Christmas. It looks like a giant gift. Turns out it was $79.99 at Circuit City. You know? You guys remember Circuit City? We are getting retro. Alright, so, what else is here? I'm using my scanning to make sure that I'm picking up everything. Here's some junk, a hand fan. I'm gonna pick it up anyway. It doesn't weigh anything, so I'm gonna pick it up. You can interact with a lot of these objects, too. If I go into my scanning thing, you can see as I hover over the arcade machine, I can use it to distract enemies by making it do weird things. See? Now it's short-circuiting. It's got, you know, some weird stuff going on. And were there unalerted enemies nearby, they'd be like, huh? What's going on with this thing? And so that's useful. With lights and stuff, I can turn them on. I can turn them off. I can also use them to distract enemies by making them do weird shit. So, like, if you look at, I can make it strobe, and, like, an enemy will be like, what the hell's going on with this light, fam? And he'll walk over and he'll just stand here and pretty much let me eliminate him. Which is very kind, you know? Very considerate of the enemy. I saw this box light up when I went into my scanning mode. Tier 1 item components. These item components are useful for crafting things. And again, I use that the scanning mode to kind of highlight anything that might be nearby. I attempted to climb up this side here, but apparently it is too high up for me to get up there. So I guess I'm just going to let that be. Can I get up this one? Oh, I can get up this one, though. Let's go, baby. Can I run and jump? Nope, sure can't. Sure can't. That's all right. All right. So back here, I eliminated a whole bunch of guys. I definitely don't want to pull out any guns, because again, I'm kind of standing in broad daylight. I have no idea who will walk up and when. There's a lot of explosive tanks around as well, I'm noticing. You can see the TVs. The TVs have things on them. The TVs, when you walk by them, actually tell a story. There's like a show, or like a commercial, or something going on. See? Amazing. And it appears everybody is, like, all the civilians have left the area, which is good. Because I wouldn't want them to get caught up in the incredibly huge amount of explosive tanks that there are nearby. I don't know why. Oh, shit. I forgot that if I start doing things in broad daylight after the mission has ended, I will alert the police, like Grand Theft Auto, and they'll show up at my location to investigate, and then the police become hostile. And I'm not trying to take on the police. They're just doing their job. I'm just, I let them be unless it specifically puts me in a position where I need to. There's a fly over here, and it's driving me nuts. You can see there's, like, posters. Like, actual posters for things. Looking neat. Making the world feel alive. This fly is, like, all over my right arm. It's super weird. I don't know what about my right arm is so attractive. I think it likes tattoos. Okay, so here's an enormous amount of loot. Probably from most of these guys that I just eliminated. Oh, I got a skill shard. So if you guys don't know about skill shards, this is a consumable item. When you pick it up, you immediately consume it, and it gives you progress to one of your attributes. In this case, it is Shinobi, which is like your ninja moves, also interacting with blades. So jumping, running, and like mantling will all increase. I'm pretty sure running and jumping do. I know mantling does. Will increase your shinobi skill over time. And as you increase skills, I'm just going to go into the skills menu. Character, skills. As you increase the skills, you can see that you get different bonuses. So my shinobi is at 16 right now with 943 out of 1198, right? And when I pick up that skill shard, it will likely put me over to the level 17 shinobi, which puts me closer to the bonus that I will get at 20. And this is all stuff that you can use to enhance your character just as you play the game. This is not even including the build crafting stuff that you get into with the different talents. And I don't have this bottom one unlocked. Don't tell me what it is, because I don't want to know. I'm not advancing the story right now. I'm just looking at stuff throughout the world. I'm like going around, I'm seeing things, I'm experiencing Night City and what it has to offer. I'm putting myself in the places where Night City makes me feel, you know, where the game makes me feel alive, right? And if I spend too much time, doing the main quest, I'm gonna finish the game, and then I'm just gonna be left with side quests. And I want to give an enormous thank you to Ron the Tier Hog, because I just got the notification. Ron, thank you so much for the massive tip. That is gigantic, and I appreciate you. It says, you have not given me any instructions, but I assume my instruction is to keep on keeping on. And, dude, that is gigantic, man. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but that's amazing. I totally forgot to have stream elements pulled up, even. Let me pull that up in the background here while we're talking, logging in on it. And, Ron, that's incredible. I'm floored. Thank you, man. It really helps, obviously, you know, and it's much appreciated. I need to log in. That was the wrong stream elements. It has me in under the DudeNoWay live channel. I need to be logged in under the DudeNoWay gaming channel to actually see that. Gonna back it up, just backing it up a hair. I apologize for the wait here. Just want to make sure that we are, you know what? I'll do it later. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing good. We're fine right now. I got it through a separate notification on my phone. So I'm still able to see it. So we're all good. Ron, again, thank you so much, dude. That's amazing. Going back to Cram, let me just address what Cram says. Netrunner build is so much fun. I'm going to do an accelerator impact. Kerenzikov allows you to aim while shooting while dodging. To aim and shoot while dodging. Slows time by 50% for 1.5 seconds. Gonna do a throwing knife build on your next playthrough. Bro, that sounds like so much fun. The throwing knives are super dope. I'm gonna swing into the inventory real quick. And as I go into the inventory, I have one on me. The neurotoxin knife It's like a poison knife that you throw at people, and just like the gunslinger in Destiny, you get bonus damage for headshots. You can see it's got a 150% headshot damage multiplier. It also applies bleed. It has a chance to apply bleed, and it also has a 45% chance to poison. And these recharge over time after you use them. So it's like, imagine if you could call back the throwing knife like Thor's hammer, but instead of that, it just kind of like gains a charge. It's really, it's nasty. You can also pick them up, I believe, right? I haven't used them except for when I first got it. I threw it into somebody's head, and he became poisoned, and I was like, that was awesome. And then I unequipped it, and I never used it again. But it's in there, in case I ever get the a wild hair to throw some knives in people's heads. I also have this pink bat, which it's red here in the item when you view it, but it's definitely pink here, right? It's pink with spikes, and then I view the item, and it's like red with like holes, which looks like a wiffle ball bat. What did you guys call those? Wiffle bat? Wiffle ball bat? I don't know. I forget. They were wiffle ball bats for us, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, the Netrunner stuff is super cool. I haven't found any weapons really that I'm like super in love with yet, because I like all of them. They're all pretty cool. They all have like a different reason to use them, and you can see I'm rolling with the smart stuff right now because I just think that's neat. I have this tech sniper rifle, and a tech weapon is like a you hold down the trigger and it charges up, and then it kabooms people. And the sniper rifle, I like it on because most of the time when I'm using it in combat, the tech weapons kind of piss me off because, like, I'm holding it and I hold down the charge button and it's like, and then it does the shot, right? But in combat, that's like counterintuitive to what I want to do. In kind of the same way that waiting for the smart targeting reticle to activate is kind of counterintuitive. But that being said, with the sniper rifle, I kind of am only using that weapon when I'm extremely long range and actually have time to charge it anyway. So it kind of doesn't matter to me as much on the sniper. But the standard weapons, they're called power weapons. They work just fine as well. They, I don't know if I have any. There we go. There's my Psalm 11.6 is a power assault rifle, and they work really well too, with no perks. There's a lot of perks to upgrade weapons and stuff like that. I don't have any perks invested into upgrading weapons, because I'm just sitting on a ton of perk points and like, upgrade stuff. I feel like I kind of don't need to upgrade my character right now, because I'm kind of just looking around for stuff. I'm looking to find the thing that really calls to me, you know? Like, I want to find the iconic weapon that I find, and I'm like, this is it! This is the playstyle-defining weapon that I've been waiting for. So we were talking about skill shards a little while ago. Going back to that. When I click on my skills, I can show you my Shinobi, like I said, is at 943 of 1198. And when I pick up this skill shard that I just found, bang, my Shinobi skill went up to 330 of 1270. So it's a consumable item that gives you experience in one of your skills. There's also other ones that are out there. No spoilers for anybody who hasn't found them. But there are other ones that also increase your character in other ways. So finding a skill shard is very exciting. Almost as good as finding a gun, because it gives a permanent upgrade that you don't have to equip. And again, if you look at all the kind of rubbish on the ground, you got all this garbage kind of everywhere. It's kind of hard to see that there are guns in there, but there are. Here's one. It's broken. Here's another one. It's also broken, but that's fine. Got some item components. I found this pistol. There is an assault rifle muzzle brake. Oh, that's this. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a submachine gun. We got another broken weapon, which gives me crafting components. Want to be picking all this stuff up. You can see sometimes weapons are hidden underneath a corpse, and that can make them hard to see. Thankfully, this one had an indicator. But if you kind of pick up the corpse and you just kind of, I don't know, yeet it wherever, you can walk over and you can pick up the weapon. But you definitely want to use your scanning to highlight around, because you never know what you might find. Like, I didn't even see this. I genuinely didn't know I didn't pick that up. I thought that was garbage. And had I not gone into the scanner mode, I would not have seen it. Again, we're looking for things that are highlighted blue, and we're using the red squares and the circle in the center to show where the things that I'm looking for are. And when I highlighted over here, I saw that I had missed something, which is a club, a big club, underneath this guy's corpse, which I wouldn't have seen had I not busted out the scanner. What happened to your arm, dude? That must have been the guy I cut up with the wire. Feels bad. That's what he gets. For, you know, suspected crime activity or whatever. I forget why I was here, right? Suspected organized crime activity, right? And there was like a guy I was supposed to hunt down. Yo, I wonder if that guy was the dude. I should go back and find out. Was this the guy that I was originally supposed to hunt down? The skull guy who had the sweet, iconic crafting spec? Where is even the entrance to this place now? I lost it, dude. There it is. There it is. I didn't lose it. I just forgot where it was. Gentlemen, sirs, these are just random guys. That's a blitzer. That's a racketeer. These are all just gang members. Ron, again, if you didn't hear me earlier, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Ozeki. Ozeki, I don't think Ozeki was the guy that I was supposed to be looking for, right? Like, I wish I could pull up the thing. I think I completed the quest anyway. Right? I don't see any indicators anywhere. Nothing. Made my whole day. What really... How did I fall off of that? Like, what? Was it the corner? What made my whole day was turning on the stream and seeing your name pop up before I even went completely live. Like, I was sitting in the chair with my starting soon screen on, and I saw your name pop up in the chat, and like my heart filled with joy. It really made my day. Thank you. Oh my god. Got really loud speakers over here. But here it is, chat. Roach Race. This is the arcade game. Look, you can see you got some other ones here as well. Oh, I can play Trauma Drama. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay, anyway. Roach Race. I'm gonna get away from it before it sucks me in again. For I'm here all day, showing you guys a 2D horse running across varying, changing atmospheres. Or sceneries, I mean. Feel like there's more stuff for me. Yeah, there is. More stuff for me over in this other area here. I'm getting assaulted by this fly on my right arm. Leave me alone, fly. I don't want none of your sauce. I think I can leave here. I think I can safely leave. I completed the thing, I'm pretty sure. And I think I'm good. So that was like, I thought these were like public events. I'm just gonna hit the map so I can give you an example of what I'm talking about. This NCPD thing. I thought these were like public events in Destiny, insofar as like, you're kind of doing things, and then like every so often, this thing will pop up, and like you can go do it, and like you'll get a little bit of loot, and like that's it, right? And I thought that the whole time until I like started completing things in just one area. And so this is, like I said, the starter area where you initially can play. Your initial sandbox in the game for Act 1 is this part of the city right here. So I started doing those, and I realized that they disappeared and did not come back, which is not like a public event at all, because if you think about public events in Destiny, like they just happen all the time, right? There's like one like every like 5 minutes, right? But that is not the case here with these NCPD events. And then I started noticing that some of them give really good loot, like actual things that I care about. And so for this whole time, I had been writing these things off, kind of just looking at them like they are, something I can do, like optional content. You know, you jump in, maybe you do one here and there, who cares? But now that I know that like really good things can come from them, I'm kind of more inclined to do these entirely, like do all of them, because like I said, I just went into one of these and I found an iconic weapon crafting spec, and I may never have found that weapon crafting spec had I not gone into this activity. And it's just a random thing, like what I thought was a public event turned out to give me an exotic that I may have otherwise never found. And I'm not really sure how the loot works, and I kind of don't want to know, because I don't want it to be ruined for me. I don't want to see the man behind the curtain, because then I'm going to know how to exploit the man behind the curtain, and right now I'm just having fun, man. It's just a pretty enjoyable experience to discover all of this stuff on my own. But knowing that these are not public events, like I said, makes me want to do all of them. And there were some at this top portion of the right-hand side of the map, and you can see I've whittled down almost all of them to this only the southern portion of this this right area. This right area is called North Oak, by the way. This part of the city that I'm hovering over right here, this is North Oak, and if I move my camera, you can see the different neighborhoods of North Oak. Westbrook, even Westbrook. You can see the different neighborhoods of Westbrook, Japantown. You've got Charter Hill. You've got North Oak, which I guess is the neighborhood and not actually the overarching area. But I've whittled them down to just the southern tip here of Westbrook. So I'm gonna continue doing some more of these because I'm finding that the things that I get from those are incredibly useful. You can do most of them at any time. However, there are some chases that will get away. All right, I'll have to pay attention to those. I have to use the bathroom really bad. I'll be back in like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Give me a sec. Up. I'm gonna take away my camera and aim us at something beautiful so that we have something to watch in the meantime. But if I don't get up in the next, like, I don't know, 5 seconds, I'm not gonna make it. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry. Literally could not hold it for a single second longer. Oh my god. I did wash my hands, thank you. You'll never know! You'll never know! Like, no wonder Moon needed a new mouse. That's hilarious. And disgusting. It's getting warm in here. Alright, so, I'm gonna go to this assault in progress. We're gonna continue on with the stuff going on here in Night City. You got the massive buildings. You can see I'm in Japantown right now. You can see the Japanese dragon, the lung dragon, chilling out up there, doing its thing. You got the BD shack. BD is brain dance, and it's like a holographic image that they jack you into, like they put the thing in your head, basically, like the Matrix, and you experience something. So we got an assault in progress. This is an enemy right here. I wonder if I just walk by the enemy. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna notice me. The quest activated as soon as I came over to him. Alright, so there's an enemy right here. I'm gonna use my scanner. I'm gonna ping him, which is gonna let me see all of the enemies through the walls that are also part of his squad. I can see there's a guy over there. I'm gonna try. I can't mark him from this angle. And I can also see that there's a guy right there, which I saw for just a second. But once I put the mark on them, as I look, you can see the mark above their head, right? Bang, 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 bang. Mark, 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 mark. As I activate that and I drop out of my sight mode, I can now see them through the wall, which is incredibly useful for knowing where everyone is. So I'm going to do that to this guy, and then you'll see his body appear through the wall. And now I know that those are the 3 people that are part of this little event right here, right? And, so, I'm kind of in broad daylight, so I kind of don't want to pull out my gun and start a shootout right in the middle of the street, right? So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bait this guy to my location. I'm gonna use my hack to bait him over to my location. And then when he sees me, I'm gonna Men in Black flash him. Ready? Steady. Memory wipe. Men in Black flash. Bang. And then I'm gonna walk behind him. And I'm gonna non-lethal takedown him in the middle of the street, right? And because I put his body over here, the other enemies who are over there, not only did they not see him get knocked out, but they will not come over here to find his corpse. Oh no. I did not want to do that. What gun did I just replace? I replaced my pistol. Okay. I accidentally equipped that weapon. I did not want to equip that weapon. There we go. Okay. Alright, so his body is safe over here, and I avoided a shootout in the middle of the street, which is not something, you know, that's not ideal, right? Alright, so I've got that guy right there, and I've got this guy right here. There's also this security camera. I'm going to take control of the camera, and then I'm going to use the camera. Oh, there's another security camera over there. I'm going to turn this one off. You don't get to exist anymore, camera. Alright, so I'm going to take control of this camera, and then I'm going to quickly duck behind this dumpster. The camera's moving, so it's moving my thing around. Bang. So I'm crouching behind the dumpster, and now you can see I have control of the camera. I'm looking through the camera. I can see the enemy is here. I can also see over here the other enemy that I was not previously able to mark. And now I know that you are far enough away from the rest of your group that I could probably take these guys out without even alerting you, assuming I can put the sonic shock on them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sonic shock. I'm going to reboot their optics. I'm going to short circuit them, which deals damage, and then we'll put the contagion on, which is the damage over time spell. Same thing here. Sonic shock so they can't communicate. Reboot their optics so they can't see. Oh, I double rebooted optics. That's fine. Contagion. And we're going to watch these guys get hit. And then we're going to come over to this person. We're just going to memory wipe them. Bang. And I just want to see. Yep. So I Men in Black flashed her through the camera. And while her friends were dying, she forgot that she saw her friends dying and continued back about her business, right? And now all of the enemies are eliminated. No one fired a single shot. I'm going to come out of the camera, and I'm going to sneak up on that person, the final remaining enemy, who is too distracted by whatever they're doing on this corpse, looting presumably, to even notice that I'm here. And then I'm going to stealth eliminate her. Bang, I'm just going to non-lethal takedown. And I have successfully completed that without ever putting myself in danger, without firing a shot, without endangering any citizens like this guy or anybody who is walking by on the street. And I don't know why, but that's like a more satisfying way to handle, to handle the problems here in Night City than to just pull out the gun and use every opportunity as a chance to, fire shots. And I don't want everybody to freak out by all of these corpses kind of just laying around. This guy's just asleep. I did a non-lethal takedown on him, so I'm just gonna let him be asleep. But this guy is not asleep. They died to the contagion. So I don't want everybody freaking out about the corpses. I'm just gonna put them in the dumpster. That way they don't have to worry about it. Yo, look at this bike, though. Look at this sick-looking bike. Like, I'm not super into, like, the Japanese, Asian masks, the Oni masks, Ani masks, but that's pretty dope-looking. I like the red and the green with the purple. It's so nice seeing you run Netrunner. I knew you would love this game. Bro, I love this game. I am addicted to this game. I don't want to stop playing it. I want to continue on. I want to keep enjoying myself. Bless you, honey. And dude, it's so expansive. It's so gigantic. The build crafting, like I said, so deep. Look at all these different trees. This is just one tree. Look at all the perks inside of this one tree. There's another tree. Look at all these perks. Then you have cyberware, which is different things you can use to enhance your body, like armor and armor mods in Destiny. Then you have weapons and the different weapons you can get, plus the different iconic weapons, plus the different attachments that you could put on weapons. It's enormous. It's insane. And I love it. I'm enjoying it to the fullest. This person has, okay, so you see that purple icon? That means that they have tier 4 loot, which is like the second highest tier of loot. See that white icon? That is tier 1 loot. The white icon basically means whatever it is probably not very good. It's probably tier 1 crafting component, or like a white gun, which I will dismantle into tier 1 crafting components. But when you see this purple icon, or if you see like an orange icon, that shit is good. and you want to go over there and make sure that you pick these up. So for me, it was a power precision rifle, a tier 4 power precision rifle, which if you guys, if you don't know, is like a semi-automatic rifle, fires a single shot, and it's like a big rifle, and it has a lot of weapon sway, and the recoil is pretty decent. But that being said, they have a high headshot multiplier because they are a precision weapon. You can see if I move my face, you can see a 150% headshot damage multiplier on this precision rifle. And because it's tier 4, that means it's one of the highest weapons that I'll be able to get in the game. She also has a tier 4 tech pistol. I don't really like the tech weapons that much, like I talked about earlier, but that's okay. Gonna pick it up. Got some Euro dollars on her. 14 bucks. Yeah, don't mind. You're the person who got murdered. I'm sorry for your murder. Neutralize the perps and secure the evidence was my goal here. I got another purple weapon, an Overture power revolver, tier 4 plus, so it's even better than the tier 4s that we previously got. And then in each of these, you will find a little readable thing, which gives you like a little bit more information about what you're doing, and occasionally will start you on a sub-quest within the main quest, where it'll be like, you'll go to a place, you'll find like there was a shootout or some guys, something like that, and then you'll find something to read, and it'll be like, hey, we stashed the goods in XYZ location. You know, pick them up when you can. And now your sub-quest is to go to XYZ location and find the additional loot, which adds on to these, which adds on to like the realism and the cool stuff that you find within the game. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of my Red Bull. Delicious. All right. So this one says, archive discovered. Activity, Laurie Anderson, last 24 hours. So, I don't know who the hell Laurie Anderson is, but this is what she did in her last day. At 5:04, she connected to the net for a casino. Activated program, casino subnet, blah, blah, blah. Transfer funds from the casino account to her personal account. See, I think that might be the thing that it wanted us to find out, right? So she was like stealing money from this casino, funneling it into her personal account. And as soon as that happened, you could see at the bottom of the dialogue box that she was attacked, and presumably her location was found. And you got to imagine that's who this chick is, and probably got her head blown off for the money that she was stealing. And because these guys are Tiger Claws, and we are in Japantown, and they own the casinos here, you got to imagine that's probably what happened. And you hear that music, I can come over, this is a radio, and I can step on this garbage. I can interact with this radio by turning it off. I can turn it back on. I can change the station. They got a bunch of different stations, bunch of different genres of music in there. I know you can't hear it. The songs take a little bit to start. But they can get pretty goddamn loud if you have your sound turned up. And I believe that's everything in this location. Just gonna go ahead and pull up my map. And yeah, I can see that that is everything here. I can see that I'm getting farther and farther away from this assault in progress. So I think I want to swing down there. But before I do that, I want to save. I want to quick save, and then I want to double actual save. Always save twice. If you guys are ever playing a single-player game, and you have the ability to save your game with different save files, every time you save 2 files. Because that way, if one of those files gets destroyed, corrupted, or otherwise unusable, you can go back to your second file. Always save twice. They're so small. It's a minuscule difference. The bag? What bag? My bag? I don't know what bag. But, I'm gonna keep on walking. Alright, so. Going over to the assault in progress. I can see that it's kind of around this corner. This little bike icon is my bike. And you can see, as I stare at this bike icon, wow, okay, it disappears. Because it knew I was talking about it. Oh, hello. There's that purple loot icon again. And as you walk through the city, you'll also find things with just clothing in it. Like just random clothing that you can put on. This one looks awful. And I'll show it to you, the preview here. Behind my face. I might have to move my face to the other side for this. It feels like a lot of the activity is going on the right-hand side. But you can see it's a torn reinforced t-shirt. I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna keep it pushing. Turn my face back on. And there's the icon. The mini-map is leading me to it. That blue line is the lead to the quest that I'm after. I pressed V to call my transportation, aka Bikel, the motorcycle. His name is Bikel. And I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna pull a Yui, and we're gonna head on over to that location. How is the sound compared to my voice as I'm riding on the motorcycle? Is the sound of the motorcycle extremely loud compared to the sound of my voice? I just rode through traffic, past a cop, and ran a red light. So, yeah. There's that. Getting off the bike. I bagged the random chick. Well, that's what she gets. For what? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. But, oh, for funneling money from the casino account into her own account. Just gonna pick those up. That's some garbage on the ground. I'm alright with that. I'll take your garbage. Thank you. Okay, so this is the spot. You can see the crate is right there. There's an assault in progress. They are assaulting poor, this poor citizen, which is a little bit hard to see. But next to the person who is highlighted red is a citizen whose name is Carmelo Ocampo. And I'm gonna stop this. I don't want this citizen to be assaulted. So, I'm gonna ping the target with the skulls on it, and then I'm gonna mark these two targets that I actually can see. What is this here? That's a satellite dish, so I don't have to worry about it. And by using the ping, again, I can see through the walls where all of the rest of the targets are. And there's another one over here, but I can't ping him. It's gonna be hard for me to get to him from there. And I don't want to start in this spot. I am excited, man. I am excited. I'm having a really good time. Ron, I think you're watching a part of the stream where I am ahead of right now, and that's totally okay. But I'm responding to you in real time, and I want you to know that I'm very excited. I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying myself to the fullest right now. Over in the corner, you can see that we're still in broad daylight. Back there, you can see just a random guy walking past like a food shop or something like that, like a kiosk, right? So again, I don't really want to arouse too much gunfire and suspicion in this area. So I'm gonna hit everyone, starting over here on the left. I'm gonna hit everyone with static shock. Actually, I don't really need to, because they're all right here. No real need to do that. I just need to kill them very quickly. I'm gonna do it anyway. Static shock, reboot the optics, short circuit, contagion. I'm gonna reboot the optics and contagion. We're gonna... Nope, give me the person. Nope, give me the person. It's not giving me the person. It's not letting me highlight the person. There we go. Bang. Short circuit. Contagion. We're gonna hit them all. We're gonna let the contagion do its thing. And as I stand behind this piece of cover, you can see that they are all taking a ton of damage. But my trace is also filling up rapidly. And they knew where I was for a split second before they all died to the damage over time effect that spread between them. And by doing that, I was able to keep this citizen safe, the one who was getting assaulted. This poor guy in the corner who I didn't even know about. You're good, bro. You're good, man. Don't worry. We're all good here. Assault in progress. Threat neutralized. All that jazz. I don't know what happened to this poor chap, but I can't even pick him up, so this is like a set piece. This body was here in the background. Hit Q when you're on the bike again. First person causes the most crashes. Yeah, I know, but it's also the most immersive, right? Like, you feel it adjusts the camera to, like, show you different parts of the city as you're, like, driving. And, like, granted, in third person, I do drive better. But it feels more immersive. It feels like you're in the city more when you're riding around looking through the eyes of your character. At least to me. Got a floating gun here, and that's not great. Funny, not great. Here's the thing I need to pick up. There's a katana on the floor. Who just leaves a katana on the floor? That's dangerous, man. Come on, you should know better. Got a broken gun over in the corner. Another doo-doo butt gun on that enemy right there. I can see this loot here, and that is the thing that I need to loot. But I want to make sure that I pick up everything that is nearby before I go into what may be the last thing that I do here. Just going to pull up the scanner, scanning, making sure there's nothing else nearby that I need to interact with, and it does not look like there is. Again, it would be highlighted blue, like this. See that? See how the box is highlighted blue? Nothing else, though. So, what's in the box? A tier 4 smoke grenade. Shit, don't mind if I do. Sounds awesome. And a tier 4 plus power shotgun, the Carnage, which I don't really care about. Stamina booster. And we got an archived conversation here, which is going to be the thing that completes the quest. Again, you're going to see on the left-hand side all of the things coming up saying that I have now completed the quest, my street cred, my, my job complete notification, my experience, all of that. And the archived conversation is from a guy named James Ishihara and Kuniko Aso. And James says, got some biz. Kuniko says, question mark. James says, stored on Broad Street. Kuniko says, slap on the wrist or bullet in the brain. Bullet. Doesn't want to pay? Why not? Says he doesn't need protection. So a gonk. And a gonk is like an asshole, or like an idiot, or like something to that effect. But the world of Cyberpunk has a few words of its own that it kind of created, and gonk is one of them. So they're using it in this term like an idiot, like a fool, right? So a gonk even hired some muscle of his own. Zero the whole bunch. Mercs or animals. And mercs would be private mercenaries, like a random person that they hired privately. Like, if you got hired as a mercenary, you would be a merc, right? And that's what they're talking about. And then the animals is a separate crime organization. It's a separate gang here. And James says it was the animals. So I guess that's what they were doing here. They were here to wipe out some gang guys. But when I got here, it just kind of looked like they were assaulting random citizens. So, I gave them what they deserved. I'm gonna dump the body inside of their own van. Here. You go in there. I'm gonna pick up your body too. I'm gonna dump you in your own van. I'll let the police find you later. I can't dump the body here? Can I dump it inside? No. Okay. I feel like I look like a crazy person at this point. Cram says her name was Asshole. Got it. Her name was Asshole. How did I fall off of that? Johnny says gonk a lot. Yeah, I like the words that they've come up with, like choom and gonk. Like they're cute, man. Cute little phrases throughout that make it feel like its own little flavor of the future, you know? All right, I'm gonna quick save. We're gonna start making our way over to this this other NCPD job. It's pretty close though, so I feel like I should just walk there. It also says that there's something underneath me, but I don't know how that could be. You see it on the minimap there? It's weird, right? Like, Lizzie's bar is not nearby. I could see if I was nearby the the thing, but Lizzie's bar is like over here. So, like, what is underneath me? What's down there? Sound is fine. All right. We in here, baby. All right, I just saw Ron's message about the sound. Gonna sneak on across the street here. Just sneaking on. It's so good, bro. It's just so cool to walk down. Just walk down the streets. Feels like you're in, like, New York or Los Angeles or something like that, really, in the future. Bike not loud sounds good. All right, sweet. Sweet. How did you fall? I know, dude. It was amazing. Incredible physics. Sometimes you fall off of things when you're mantling for no reason. Yeet! That was fun. Is there something there? It would have been cool if I got rewarded for coming over here. You know? Not that I need to be rewarded for every little thing, for every stupid little thing, right? But that would have been cool. Is there glass here? Definitely is not. Dude, look at this billboard. Look at it, bro. Yikes. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with him. I like the different outfits they have on people. As you walk by people on the street, you'll see, some regular looking people. Also, look at the futuristic hairstyles. This is another thing that makes you feel like you're in the future. She just lit a cigarette.
Some of us got no time to chat.
I'm chatting to chat right now, bitch. She responded to me in real life. I'm getting out of here. This is creepy. You'll find people throughout the world who have, like, funky outfits on. Funky hairstyles. Sometimes you run into, like, fully cybernetic up people who have, like, traded their body parts out for cybernetics. That guy's got a headlight out. Like, what's going on here? Like, yeah. I could totally see in a city, I could totally see running into somebody like you. Life is full of disappointment. That's not great, huh?
Uh-huh.
I guess it is. Uh-oh. I found the next thing. Dad bod. There's nothing wrong with the dad bod, bro. I just thought it was an interesting billboard. Okay, as I peek out and I kind of pan around, I can see that there is a surveillance camera right here. And I'm going to turn that camera off. I can also see that there's a surveillance camera way over here. And I know that's impossible for you to see. And it would be impossible for me to see if I didn't press tab and then it pull me out of cover and immediately have the reticle over it and then pop up with a prompt that said surveillance camera. Because there's no way I would have known that that is a surveillance camera from where I'm at right now. Again, as I press myself up against the piece of cover and I press tab to pull up my menu, I can see in the blue text above the reticle where it says surveillance camera. So I'm going to shut that off. Because I don't want to get aced by that. I'm going to ping this gentleman or ma'am. And then I'm going to start seeing their friends through the walls. I'm going to see where they are. I can see that right now I can only see 3 of them. So it's pretty likely that there's only 3 of them. We're in a pretty isolated area here, I feel like. No. Definitely not. I take it back. Okay. So in this situation, to avoid civilian casualties, I would take control of the camera, stand behind this, so that they don't know where I am, and utilize the information granted by the camera system. Okay. So this is a pretty cool example of something you could do here in Cyberpunk. When you do take control of the cameras, down in the bottom left, you can see the different... I'm just going to pause it right now. There's a lot going on in my ear. Down in the bottom left, you'll be able to see there are multiple camera icons, and those are different cameras on the same network that you can then, because you took control of one camera, cycle between to use the optics of these different cameras to potentially scout out more of the location. And it also works if there's a camera outside of a building and the network happens to run all throughout in the inside of a building, like if there's cameras on multiple floors or like in the basement or something like that, for example, then you'll be able to see all of these different places all throughout the game, which is super neat. So down in the bottom left, you see the 2 cameras. I'm going to cycle to the other camera, which gives me a completely different view of where I was. And you can actually, I believe I am right behind that, that vending machine right there. Okay, so there's not a lot that I can see from this camera that I couldn't see from the other side. Except for this. That's the third person. And with the third person there, I'm gonna go ahead and start, I'm gonna start applying my, my different hacks. I'm gonna reboot their optics. I'm gonna turn off their comms. I'm turning off his comms. I'm rebooting his optics. Short circuit and apply the contagion. Again, I'm turning off his comms, rebooting his optics, short circuit, and apply contagion. And then, as I exit the camera, you're gonna see all of them kind of fall down as the contagion infects the cybernetics that they have installed in their body, causing them to leak toxic substances, excuse me, causing them to leak toxic substances into their own bloodstream and kind of rot from the inside. It's pretty gnarly when you break it down, like what it's actually doing, but extremely effective for avoiding civilian casualty and potential bloodshed here in the streets. Not that it's not fun to bust out the guns, but there are literally people 20 feet from this location. Look at them, dude. And I stopped the assault that was in progress. That person, I'm pretty sure, just ran away. I hope. Alright, so I'm looting these guys. You can see that the TV has a TV show going on. And a speaker over here is also playing some music. Not sure exactly where the speaker is, but I can hear it. Oh, it's a radio. Turn off the radio. You can see they're very luxurious, full-size bed. It comes included with the property. So that's always good, right? You know? Doesn't get much more luxurious than that. I swear that was a gunfire. Was that a gunshot? Assault in progress. Neutralize the perps and secure the evidence. Yeah. I'm securing evidence. Alright, so I'm here. I hear another radio. I'm gonna turn this radio off so that we don't get too much sound interference going on. I see a bat. Let me pick up the bat. Baseball bat, baby. This guy fell over with his face on his bike. Cram, this guy has your hairstyle. Like, low-key, from this direction, Cram, this guy looks like from the top of the head down, he kind of looks a little bit like you. I'm sorry for what I did to, your cousin. Or whatever. Whoever he is. This guy right here. Sorry about that, Cram. Wanna pull up my... just wanna pull up something in the background here, make sure that we're all good. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Gotta keep an eye on the time as well as, other factors. Cram, what happened to your cousin? What happened, Cram? Oh my god! Oh my god! He melted! Like he Gumby melted! Dude! Oh my... Alright, I'm getting out of here. That's too trippy even for me. As, you know what? I feel like I gotta do something. Oh god, it's worse from this angle. Why did I come back? Look at his legs. Look how twisted he is. Did you encounter a demon? What happened? I feel like I have to do something about this. Oh, it fixed itself when I picked him up. Oh my god, thank god. This poor man. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna... I'm sorry, Cram. I couldn't let a person actually melt in the streets. I don't know, bro. What was that? What just happened? Is there more to investigate here? Or is that it? It says I gotta secure the evidence. Is there more evidence? Oh, there it is. A perk shard. A perk shard, dude! This is an orange item, and you can tell, as indicated by the orange text saying Tier 5 over on the right-hand side, right? See that orange text? Tier 5. Provides 1 perk point. I got a full-on perk point from this guy in the trunk. Dude, I'm sorry for your loss, but thank you so much for the perk point. That is so exciting. Plus, you had like $6,000 on you. What were you doing with that? Okay, here's our archived conversation. You can see on the left-hand side, the quest is now completing because I gathered the last piece of loot from here. Job complete from the NCPD. I kind of enjoy doing the NCPD side jobs because you get cool stuff a lot of the time. Like, you get things that are actually worthwhile, and I like that it makes it feel... You get to see the interaction of just kind of like the world happening as it's happening in real time, right? And I think that's pretty dope. I think that's pretty awesome. And, okay, so let me take a sip of my Red Bull before I start reading. Cram says, watch his head pop out of the top of the dumpster. If his head pops out of the top of the dumpster, I'm ending the stream right now, all right? It's coming for me, and I'm not okay with it. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel good on the inside at the thought of its melted face and neck Gumbying its way out, slithering up like a snake while somebody's playing like a flute next to it. Like, I know. That's the shit that gives me nightmares, and I can't take it, Cram. I will end the stream. I swear to God. I'm kidding. Let me take a sip. Alright. So, there's a conversation sent from this dude's phone who is in the trunk. He says, they kidnapped me. Tierhawk says, the NPC's clothes, hair was in San Francisco for a couple days earlier this week. Folks are already dressing like that. It's funny because, I'm sorry for how much saliva taking that one sip of Red Bull has generated. It's funny because this city, Night City, the setting of Cyberpunk 2077 is in Southern California. So how good is that, dude? Like, I know San Fran isn't the most southern you could go, but it's close enough. It's pretty close, right? Pretty dope. As you walk around too, we'll see the palm trees and stuff like that. It looks amazing. So So this message was sent by this guy in the trunk of this car. It says, they kidnapped me in the trunk of the car. And whoever he texted says, damn it, I told you about the contract out on you. Told you to leave. And the guy in the trunk says, help me. The guy, Rio says, I'm locating you. Who grabbed you? Toru says, fuck, not now, please. Did you get the location? Rio says, yes, Japantown. Sending boys. They must be careful. Apparently they must be careful. I don't know if the boys ever made it. But I know that someone still put that guy in the trunk of the car. So I got to imagine the boys maybe didn't make it. Oh, we got another conversation here. From Seamus Sawicki and Mike Martinez. Fourth one today. Tiger Claws this time. Fourth choom, I got a lug all over town. So, the driver of this car is sending a text to his buddy Mike, and he's saying that this is the fourth guy that he has to lug all over town in the trunk of his car for the Tiger Claws. This Japanese gang here inside of Night City. Mike says, couple days back, I was stuck in traffic in Kabuki, which is a neighborhood, with some choom in the trunk. Fucker died on me. I mean, not like he didn't have it coming. Whole car reeks now, even though I scrubbed it down. Imagine that, like he's sitting in traffic in the heat of Southern California, and someone just dies in the trunk of their car, and then he's just got to sit there with the smell. Seamus says, fucking mercs, all their fault. It's swearing a lot, but what do they think we do with these people? Take them on vacation? Come one, come all. Shit. All inclusive. Paris, Rome, come on over. Limited time offer. That's funny. Talking about people that this gang makes them stuff in a trunk. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny, right? Like, in a hypothetical scenario in a video game, it is kind of funny. Mike says, hypocrites. They can't just put them out of their misery like normal. No, they gotta dump them on us, Seamus says. Plus, you're there stressing they'll catch you with some gonk in the trunk. Enough to whack a choom out. Dude, the choom, there's a lot of chooms going on in this one. Anyway, so that's Mike and Seamus. This is Seamus here, who was the driver of this vehicle, talking to his buddy Mike about how he had to lug another guy in the trunk of a car. But it doesn't look like he'll be lugging any more guys anytime soon. Glad your hair isn't red too, buddy. I'm glad it's not red. Because if you're... I just remembered what you said about the dumpster, and I had to look at it just in case. Coming out of there looking like a boss from Elden Ring. I'm getting away. I'm getting away before it happens. Okay. So I come over here. I've got another reported crime. I wonder what the reported crime is. Can I cross? I should probably use a crosswalk, huh? You can get hit by a car as well. So I'm going to play a little bit of Frogger here. Just going to gently walk my way across. Keep an eye on the other side of the road. Hopefully nobody comes before I get a chance to sprint across. All right, I'm good here. I'm over on this side of the barricade. And I'm sprinting. Oh, thank God that cop was looking the other way. He didn't get to see me jaywalking. A lot of curses and such in the archive convos. Yeah, there really are. It doesn't bother me while I'm reading it, just when I'm reading it out loud over and over and over again. You know what I mean? That part, yeah, you know, it can get to be a bit much, especially when they're just, you know, when they got an intense potty mouth. Nothing wrong with a couple of them thrown in here and there. As I'm moving through here, there's a lot of people out here. And this reported crime is, like, up on this balcony. Neutralize the threat and secure the evidence. Does that mean that I gotta go... Oh, okay, there are stairs. Thank God. I was like, does that mean that I gotta climb up onto here, and then up onto there, and then jump on there, and then walk over here? Nah, fam. There's a staircase. Which you can use at your own discretion. I take it back. I think maybe it does mean that. Yeah, no, I think it does mean that. Alright, so we're gonna climb up there. Can I go through the doors? Can I do the obvious thing and go through the doors? Hey, you just having a smoke? Just minding your own business? Be a shame if somebody were to come up and bother you on your smoke break, huh? Right? Hey, I could talk to you.
Well, what?
Well, I mean, do you have anything to say for the camera? You done? Just like that? You're just gonna leave it? I can't see your cigarette anymore. Alright, I guess I'll leave her alone. She's not very talkative. Not a very chatty lady on her smoke break at work. Random stranger that I'm bothering. I found $69. Nice. Inside of a thing on top of that, workman's scaffolding. That's what this is called, right? Scaffolding? I'm gonna jump up here. I'm gonna jump over here. I am Batman. Oh, this one looks like it's just, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a Griffin drone here. You don't see me. Okay, so the Griffin the drone... Wow, I can't talk worth a damn. The drone definitely sees me. At least it did. I rebooted its optics, and then I hit it with 2 short circuits, and it never made it after that. And then I jumped down off of the spot from where I needed to be, because I guess that seemed like a great idea at the time. Jumping up. At least I'm getting shinobi experience for all these mantles. Mantling! Yep. Yep. Alright, so. There's an info log and some handgun ammo. This guy's got a gig. Oh, this guy's got a gig on him. This guy, in the middle of this random quest, this NCPD quest, I found a gig that leads to another quest. A gig is essentially like a side quest, but should be higher in tier in terms of, like, difficulty and loot and importance than an actual NCPD scanner, which you would imagine would be the lowest tier of, like on your give a fuck scale, like the NCPD scanner should be like here, and then like a gig should be like here, and then like a main story beat should be like the most beneficial and worthwhile of your time. Anyway, there's this readable thing, which tells me absolutely nothing. Kendachi Micro 76 info. Sure, man, whatever that means. I'm gonna pick up the gig, let's see what it says. Gig type, data theft. Target, Brandon Holt's home subnet. Details. Got a political gig for you. Client wants data from the home subnet of Brandon Holt. You know the last name. He's Weldon's cousin. Candidate for mayor. Looks like it's a family business. Brandon's on Weldon's campaign staff. Seems this Holt also likes to visit Mexico and have a little dirty fun there from time to time. Apparently, he records his little adventures. My client would like to see those recordings. Thinks they could be very interesting. So grab them for him. I mean, who doesn't like to have a little dirty fun while they're in Mexico, right? You could have a little dirty fun by doing something as simple as drinking the water. That's facts, though. That's not even offensive. Close enough, right? Yeah, close enough, Ronnie. I just got your SoCal message just now. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my journal because I want to see what's goody with the gig I just picked up. Let's see, human nature, fool on the hill. I gotta find it first. Go to the Delamain HQ. Oh, I haven't finished doing this yet. Oh, find Dante's den. I guess I gotta do that later too. The gig. Find the ring. Where is this thing? I swear it just told me where it was, and then it's not showing it to me. Maybe it's on the map. Maybe if I zoom out, I'm gonna zoom back into me. Collect your reward from Rokako. Go to Evelyn's bar. This is all stuff that I've seen already. Call Judy. Yeah, no, I don't know where it went. Gig. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe this was it all along. Or maybe not. I want to find out. I want to steal the stuff from Brandon Holt. I want to steal his, I want to know what his dirty little adventures in Mexico, you know, what does that entail? What all kind of dirty adventures you getting into over there? Brandon. Okay, so, am I close to anything that, I needed to complete in my journal? Go over, find Dante's den. I don't know what Dante and his den has to do with anything, but I want to pull that up, check it out on the map here. Okay, so that's actually pretty close to where I'm at. So I'm gonna complete that. I'm gonna find Dante's den and see if that is the, like, having that active is the reason why I can't see the other one which is, you know, Rob Brandon Holt's nasty pornos off his home subnet. And, like, I gotta know, dude. Is he in Mexico for the donkey show, or what's he there for? That's rough. That's not advertiser friendly. Jumping? Don't get hit by a car? Frogger. Yeah, I know that's not it. But it's also not in the journal. And this is the reported crime I have. This is so to pull it up on the map and show you the difference. The NCPD things that you have not yet interacted with are kind of this light blue color. And then when you have a sub-quest within an NCPD quest, it will show up as this kind of like greenish blue. So you can see the difference. This is dark blue, or like regular blue, and this is like that greenish blue. This is the follow-up to you having started one of these. And because I have one of these active, it's making me wonder, Dante's Den is that gig. Well, I hope so. Let's see. Chum wanted to grab someone's data, got himself burned, clear. But why is it Dante's Den? I guess maybe that's the location, right? But I'm robbing it from Brandon Holt. So, like, who the fuck is Dante? I don't know. Anyway, it could be worth checking the cords from his gear. Chums like him usually have some nice toys. Oh, it could be. And it will be. Because I'm going to go over there regardless. This construction worker's just having a smoke. You do? Are you hitting on me? Get away from me. I just got catcalled. But like in a weird way. I mean, I guess it's always in a weird way, right? As someone who's, you know, not often catcalled by construction workers, that certainly felt odd. The gig folder on the map, was not it that you just clicked. Yeah. Gotcha. You 100% of the game. Got it. Cool. See? Cram 100% of the game, and if that's not indicative of the game being amazing, I don't know what is, dude. It's super good. Just so much to look at, so much to do. I'm out here scanning things because when you're in the open world, occasionally you'll find little boxes or little crates, and they have cosmetic items in them. Clothes, like I was talking about earlier. And the clothes are like, I want them. I want them all, dude. I want all the clothes. Even the stupid ones that I'll never wear. Like, I just want to collect, like, you know, it's like Pokemon, right? Like, you gotta catch them all. I need all the fabrics, bro. Like, it's good for, like, if I like them, it could be good for an outfit. If I don't like them, I just want to hang on to them. You know, if they're hilarious, it's good for a laugh. Like, there's so much about the clothes that is compelling. I'm gonna take your health foods booster and your all foods meat delight. Yikes. I want to attack these guys, but they're kind of just minding their own business, so I also kind of don't want to. I think I just let them be. You know, I'm not a murderer, after all. We just, you know, we do the justice thing. Justice. I'm sorry. I just ran into a cop super hard. I didn't mean to, officer. You hear the advertisements in the background? Oh dear. Chat, the wide open store has a very provocative sign. Can you go in? No. It looks like somebody busted the store wide open. Hey, let me get in your car. Let me get in your car. Come here. Let me get in your car. He beeped at me right at the end, dude. That was awesome. All right, I'm going. Crouch. We're going to Dante's Den. Figure out who Dante is, and then steal... We're gonna steal Brandon's three-way tapes. I feel like this is the Cyberpunk 2077 equivalent of the plot of the movie Road Trip, right? Like I'm on a quest to steal back the sex tape. I'm gonna stand in the middle of the street so I can just show you the immensity of this building. Look at how tall these buildings are, bro. Holy crap. All right, now let me get out of the road before I get clobbered. Alright, walking down this absolutely not dangerous looking at all alley, filled with a ton of people who definitely aren't going to shank me. I don't have any money. I say knowing full well I have a ton of money. I'm just finding things out here. Alright, here we go. Going in. Thank you, Cram. I appreciate that. I'm jumping up on this, you never know. Gotta walk out on this. Never know what you might find over here. Like right here, in this. Let me up! Let me up! No. Oh my god. You see what I mean? When I said you never know what you might find over here? See what this is? That's a tier 4 knife. And a tier 5 outer torso ballistic vest. It's got a super long flavor text. It says, I used to watch those reporters on the TV news. They wore those chill trench coats and were always broadcasting from some exotic place like Mozambique or Saigon. They went right into I think it's supposed to say Central, but it says CENRAL. Central American war zones with the cyber grunts, and they got the story even when shooting was maximally fierce. That's the part I like. The danger. Lyle McLellan, Network 54. Whoever that guy is, he sounds like a fucking nerd, dude. But I like his combo. His convo, even. I kind of want to look at that and see if it looks neat. This is an archive conversation from Filippo Bergamo and Jamal Glover. Filippo says, I see you've made quite the deals with the Tigers, officer. And Jamal, who apparently is an officer, says, think you've got me confused with someone else, son. I don't have any time for any of this nonsense. Filippo says, I think you'll find time for it. On Monday, you released a boy accused of murder. Apparently one intoxicating night with a mother of a tigress. With a mother of a tigress was enough for crucial evidence to miraculously vanish into thin air. Jamal says, I'm gonna give you one chance. You stop right there and mind your own goddamn business. So it looks like Filippo is blackmailing Jamal, the cop, who apparently slept with a female of this tigress, the Tigers gang, in exchange for letting someone off on a murder charge. And Filippo says, is that what you'd like? No, you will pay me 15,000 eddies, which is Eurodollars. Again, that's money. That, or tomorrow, N54 News will publish an expose about a crooked cop who lets known murderers loose just so he can get his dick wet. Oh, dude, that's rough, dude. The blackmail is real. Filippo says, I wonder how your wife must feel about this arrangement. Jamal says, you wasted your chance, son. There won't be a second. And this person is Riker Hicks. So I have no idea how Riker Hicks got that information to begin with. Very interesting, Riker Hicks. How do you know about that? Going into my backpack here, I need to make some space because I have too much to be able to run. So I'm gonna start deleting things that I don't need. The green on the left-hand side, of the bar tells me that this is only a tier 2, which means it is doo-doo butt, and I don't care about it at all. So we're just gonna get rid of it. The blue on the side means it's tier 3, which is lower quality than the tier 4 I already have here. So we're gonna get rid of those. I don't care about this Kaiken. I'm not really a knife-using person. My build doesn't really center around knives at all. So because of that, I'm just gonna delete it. And then the guns is where it really starts to get heavy. And you see, this is my weight, my current weight, and then my maximum weight. And I'm at 173 of 200, so I can keep going. But we do want to clear up some space because even these pistols weigh 4.3 pounds each, which is quite heavy, adds up pretty quickly. So we don't want to let these get too abundant in the old inventory. I want to save this one because I like this Kappa Smart Pistol. I like that one a lot. That one's pretty cool. I don't care about this. I'm saving these smart pistols, hanging on to them, because you never know, I might want to use them later. We got this pulsar. I don't care about that power submachine gun. Probably not going to use this precision rifle, so I'm just going to get rid of that. This tier 4 tech pistol. I don't really like the tech pistols that much, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't care about this tier 4 carnage shotgun either. And now, having deleted those, I freed up. I went from 173 or 176 or whatever it was down to 98, so that feels good. All right. So I'm here. I'm ready to investigate the data of one Brandon Holtz. Let's see. I got some heavy-duty new Murica combat boots. It says some say they're for posers. Others say they don't give a shit. And I'll show you guys those in a second. But they're Murica combat boots, and I think that's hilarious. I got some darker speed square glasses. I'm gonna turn this off. Shh. You be quiet, radio. Overstimulating. Down here in this cabinet, got some loot down there as well. Gonna pull up the old scanner. Scanning. This is his computer, and I feel like because I'm looking for his stuff, I have to use his computer, right? I have to check his personal messages. Feeling alone and kinky. Oh man, this is I don't think I can read that, but yeah, for those of you who want to pause and enjoy that, that was that. Yikes. So this is an encrypted message, looks like. And, it looks like they're probably alerting him about, someone being after his personal stuff. Let's go ahead and take his personal stuff. Oh, we got a Netrunner skill shard. I told you about those earlier, guys. That's the ones that increase your skills. Just for picking them up. A consumable item that increases your skills. Bang, that's it? Oh, no. I wanted more backstory than that. I wanted more lore than that. What did he find in Mexico? Well, I got it anyway. Whatever it was, I got it. I gotta, I wanna see the computer one more time. Just wanna... Nothing there. Nothing on his net. Okay. Well, that was that. That was the follow-up to grab the loot from the end of that. That's pretty alright. Pretty alright. Got that skill shard in there, so that feels good. Gonna go ahead and save the game again. When you save twice. Don't have your time wasted and your time ruined by missing out on the potential to, you know, to protect it by simply pressing the button one additional time. Want to go down this alley because sometimes you find a guy taking a piss. You thought you were gonna find loot, but instead you find a random homeless guy just kind of pissing on a dumpster, and apparently his own shoe. It looked like there for a second. So that's not great. Can I open this door? No. Nothing. All right. Well, it was worth a look anyway, right? Worth a look. All right. And I have cleared out a lot of what was on this part of the map here. We have to move further south. And so I think I'm going to do that. We're going to swing over. And this is not the only part of the game, by the way. And to show that, maybe I should stop doing some NCPD stuff. Start doing one of these, one of the actual, like, gigs that come up. And show you guys kind of what that's about. So I'm going to call Bikel. Bikel! That's my guy. That's Bikel. We're gonna hop on, and I'll swing over to a gig, which is similar to an NCPD thing, but a gig you get from a person instead of from the cops. It's like a small side quest that usually has a bit of story to it, and you want to do the gigs to get good stuff at the end. Good loot, as well as completing all of them helps you get towards your 100% achievement of the game. Alright, so I'm gonna untarget this, Oh, that's all I have targeted, okay. I really want to get around this guy. Chat, do not try this at home, okay?
Not funny.
No, it's definitely not funny. Could y'all move? Excuse me, ma'am? Sirs? Sirs? Alright, I'm out. We're going fast, we're running red lights. Hopefully we're not getting clobbered. Bang. Light is red. That doesn't pertain to us. We're riding the bike. That's the NCPD thing that I was close to. I'm pretty close to this as well. I'm just gonna slow it down a hair here so that you guys can kind of enjoy. Ron, check out this SoCal view, man. You got the palm trees. Like, gorgeous, dude. Amazing. Incredible. Hit your horn on the sidewalk, they all jump away. I have a horn? I didn't know I had a horn. It's funny. So the gig is right down here. I'm getting a call from Wakako Okota. I'm gonna pick it up.
V, my dear, I need you to pay a visit.
How's that dialogue? The volume.
Retrieve something for me. I know you are up to the task. I am attaching more information. Read it carefully.
How was that dialogue compared to the sound of my voice? Not too loud? I assume it was not too loud. It sounded pretty alright in my headphones. Maybe, like, a fair bit louder than the actual game sound. Like, the sound effects and the music and the ambient sound in the background. But, yeah. Star says sound is good. Sweet. Alright. It says, gig type, thievery. Objective, steal Vortex's cred chip. Which a cred chip is like your credit card. Location, Tiger Claws Casino on Longshore South. Details. The vulture is the wisest bird. While others lose strength in the pursuit of prey, the vulture waits patiently. It only spreads its wings when it smells blood on the air. You will be my vulture, V. V is the main character's name, if you guys didn't know. Your character, regardless of whether you're a male or a female, is named V. So you can turn that into whatever your brain makes the canon lore for your character. You can turn V into whatever you want, but your name is V in the game. You will be my vulture, V. I heard a Tiger Claws casino has been robbed by one of their own, a dealer. The girl had an alias, Vortex, and she managed the casino's machines. She programmed them to skim a small percentage so a drop from each win landed in her bucket. It took years for the Tigers to realize how they were being cheated. You can imagine, they were not pleased. But their ferocity extended too far. Vortex died during the interrogation before revealing where she stored the stolen money. A vulture is wiser than a tiger, V. You will find it. I will send you Vortex's last known location. Do not let me down. Well, shit. I suppose I won't let you down then, huh? I guess that means I gotta go over here. I guess that means I do not gotta go over here. Okay. I got a little staircase here, leading me down into this canal thing here. I got another call coming in.
We're gonna work together, only right to say hello.
Hey.
They call me El Capitan.
Hey.
And they call you V.
Yeah, that's right.
See, no introductions necessary.
That's my voice.
Already took care of that.
And your voice if you play.
Someone comes to me with biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
Good to know. Oh, and he sent me a text. Oh, and another thing. If you want to come size me up, look me in the eye, whatever, swing by, I'm here. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to meet you. So that is the, they're called fixers. And different fixers operate in different areas, but they essentially are the ones who contract you for the green square highlighted side quests called gigs. And gigs are like smaller missions apart from the main quest, and they allow you to interact with a contact. And eventually, if I can find one of the contacts, I'm just gonna go up to the one that I have already completed. Eventually, you will work through their list of gigs. Gonna turn my face off here for a second. You'll work through their list of gigs up to the completion, and then at the end, typically, I imagine you will get, like, you know, a prize for having completed it all. So that's pretty cool. That was one of the fixers for this kind of southern location that I'm moving into. I've never been down here yet, and I think that's why he called me out of the blue like that. But that was not the lady who contracted us for this job. So we're going to continue on with the job that we are currently employed on, and we'll get around to that fixer's shit another day. Maybe later. There's a lot of, there's quite a few fixers. The first one, Regina, had 23 quests, 23 gigs to do. Oh, use 15 out of 16 technical ability, huh? Good thing I've been saving up all of these points for no reason. Take that. Let me in this door. What you got in here? Oh, secret entrance. Neat. I have no idea what the secret entrance is for, but I would not have been able to get back here unless I walked to the other side and just casually opened this door. God damn it. It's fine. I wanted to put those points in that stat anyway. I do need to know what's over here, though. Like, is there a reason? Let me walk in your doo-doo water. I got poop in my shoes, chat. For your entertainment. Not in real life. You gotta pay extra for that stream. Okay, so I got a homie who's up here. And I gotta enter the casino, it says. And so, as I scroll over this guy and I swing over to the data, I can see that his affiliation is with the Tiger Claws. So I know that this is definitely the enemy group that I need to be fucking with. And then this is the casino in front of me. So knowing that, I'm gonna ping him so that I can see his buddies through the wall. Holy buddies. So the man's got some friends. And yeah, we'll take care of that in a little bit. I should be able to sneak up on him here. Especially if I distract him by making this light malfunction. Oh! What's going on with that light, man? What is that? Oh my god, chat, what is that? It's a nap. Turns out it was a nap the whole time. You never knew. I like your face mask. Anyway. Thanks, Lamp. You're all right, pal. Also, over here, there are these devices you can connect to, right? You can jack into. See me pull out my my wrist wiener, and I jack into the device, and it pulls up this neat little mini game. And this mini game, you have to put in these sequences to get these rewards here on the side. This is the sequence. This is the rewards. And up here is the amount of numbers you have to put in, right? So we can see that right here, there are 7 numbers. 7 numbers total, and I want to get as much loot as possible by executing them in the proper order to capitalize on this sequence, right? So, that would mean that I would need to start at 1C. So it works like this. You start horizontally, and from the top horizontal row, you can pick one number. And then from that point forward, it swaps to column picks. So when you pick, like, say if I were to pick 55, my next picks would be in this column. And so on and so forth. They keep swapping back from rows to rows to columns as you pick things. I was just thinking, next time I'll ride my bike at SoCal, ride just like you. Hell yeah, man! That makes me happy, dude. I've never ridden a motorcycle. I imagine it is quite exhilarating. A lot of people that ride motorcycles tell me that they love it and that they would never go, like, it would be so hard for them to go back to a regular car or anything after that. So never ridden a motorcycle, but I do think they're, you know, especially if you have a cool bike, I think they're pretty dope. So this is how this works. I would need to go 1C, starting at this sequence here. I would need to start there because this end of this sequence is a start of this sequence. The end of this sequence is the start of this sequence, which tells me that I need to start here and work my way across as though I were reading it, right? So that means I need to go 1C to 1C, and then when I click on this, it will open up this, right? Which gives me the option to then choose from this column. when I click on this column, it will then open it up horizontally, which will let me choose the 7A. So to give the example, 1C to 1C to 7A to 1C to E9. And I failed the bottom one because I didn't take the time to look through the entire thing, but I wanted to give you an example of it before I talked about it too long. So that's what that looks like, and as we run into more of these, I'll be able to complete them, ideally with hitting all three, like completing all three sequences, and if not completing all three sequences, at the very least, completing the 2 most valuable sequences, depending on what they are. So, I need to enter this casino. And this is the door to the casino. I just took out one of the guards. I'm gonna pan around. It looks like I'm okay. I'm currently sneaking to make sure that I am not making a lot of noise and arousing the suspicion of anyone who may be nearby. I'm not looking to murder everyone in the casino. I kind of just want to go in, steal their shit, and then go home, right? And I think that is, you know, admirable as much as, you know, being a mercenary who steals from someone else who is also stealing, who, you know, works for an illegal criminal organization. You know, I think that's as admirable as it gets, right? Not killing everyone, just taking their stuff and going home. I can see that this guy is right here, and I'm going to ping him to see if there's anyone else in the room with him. I can see there's someone hooked up to this chair right here, and I don't know if they will wake up. No, they will not wake up. Okay, so that's good. And it doesn't look like I'll have anyone else to worry about except for potentially this person coming through this door. So hopefully they're just standing there. It looks like they're just standing there. But there is someone... Oh, I just saw them ping up. I don't know if you guys saw that. But on the right-hand side, right there, you see them? The green is blocking them. But there's definitely someone right there. So, for the sake of this... I'm going to distract him by malfunctioning this computer system. And then, okay, I can see they are not looking. And as long as I keep him out of the way, I will hopefully not be seen. Okay, I got out of the way. I did get seen for a second there. But I'm going to do the non-lethal takedown. Again, I'm not trying to kill everyone here. I just want to eliminate them, get what I need, and go on about my life. Gonna open this up. Gonna walk this guy out here. I know they probably will not patrol all the way out here, so I'm gonna start piling up bodies. He's just asleep. He's not dead. Did the non-lethal takedown to make sure. I feel like there's someone... Okay, so that's the person right here. This is... Who are you? Jonin. I don't have to worry about the Jonin. Doesn't seem like that's... Oh, wow, dude. I already found it. Carbon gas mask with filter. Steel microplated kabuto. Neat. I got the microchip. It says, contains a small fortune in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency still a problem in 2077, it looks like. Deposit Vortex's cred chip in the drop point. And so, like, now that I came in, because I found that alternate angle, right? And I was able to come in through the spot where I came in. I was able to enter, eliminate 2 guys out of the way, steal the chip, and get out without really putting myself in very much danger at all. I just want to make sure that this purple thing that I saw is not loot. And it isn't. Alright. Nothing else really to worry about here. No reason to keep going. No reason to keep putting myself in danger. I say as I gently peek through this doorway. And turn off their security cameras so that they don't see me. Alright, that's a refrigerator. Cool. Just gonna back you up. We're just gonna back you up, put you in the corner. Go to sleep, chap. Non-lethal. They're non-lethal takedowns. I mean, if I'm here, right? Like, when in Rome, case the joint. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Can I use your computer? No. Can't use it. Alright. Opening my way through this door. I already have that security camera off. That guy can see me right there. Can I turn this off through the wall? I can. Alright, good. I'm gonna turn that off through the wall. So I'm not trying to get seen by that security camera. That is a pickle. This guy is coming around, and I don't want to be caught in his field of view. But I can't see him from my position, my current position. I'm gonna open this door. I'm sorry I keep hitting the scanning thing. I'm trying to ping this guy with, there it is, the thing so I can see which way he's facing. And knowing which way he's facing and which way he's facing gonna be hugely beneficial to not being seen while I'm in here. I still don't want to be found out. Okay, what is nearby? That is nearby. I'm gonna see if I can't... Can I do it through here? No. Oh, God. Okay, I backed up enough that he didn't see me. Can I get someone's attention with that? They might be too far away. They might not notice it. Or this guy might notice it. Nope. Nope, he doesn't give a rat's ass, bro. He does not care at all. Alright. I'm tired of waiting for them to do what I want them to do. So I'm gonna bait this guy to my position. I need him to come away from the other guy. And as he continues to move towards my position, you can see the bait window is running out. But that's okay. That was close. That was pretty close. Want to get over to him before he gets too far out. Bait. Come back. Come back, chap. I'm creating static interference inside of their communications equipment to bring them to me. It will bring them to my location. But it only lasts until that runs out. Might be easier to even just get the other guy. Let's see. Will he walk through this door? This other guy might just be the one that I have to bait in, and then I just sneak around this guy that I've been trying to bait this whole time. I just want you to come through the door. He will not come through the door. Heard. Well, this guy's close enough that his timer on the bait should not run out before he does actually come through the door. I need him to break line of sight with his friend. You've never rode a bike? Yeah, I am, dude. I am, man. Yeah, I've never ridden a motorcycle before. Uh-oh. Why are you alerted all of a sudden? Breathing? You hear me breathing? Oh, body identified. Got it. I forgot about that. Oh my god, now there's 2 bodies here, you guys. No way. Guess we'd better be careful, huh? It's hilarious. I'm opening the door. Sneaking around, doing my sneaky thing. So sneaky. I want to bait this guy to me. I want him to come around so that I can sneak up on him and know what direction he's going to be facing. So what I don't want... okay, he's getting a lot closer to me. I didn't anticipate him coming this way. Okay, it ran out. Good.
How's your day going? Win anything?
Go to sleep. We're doing it the Batman way. No one dies. Oh god, how do they see me? How are you still seeing me? Memory wipe. It's gonna be... Whoa. Okay, alright, that's not all enemies. I thought that was all enemies. I was about to be real scared. About to be real nervous about that one. I'm gonna ping this guy so that I can see the rest of the people that are around here. They are all alerted to me right now. All of them.
Come on, pussy.
This guy's down there talking shit, dude. You hear him? Ping that thing behind him. again so that I could see everybody. Man, there's a lot of guys in here. Alright, there's a lot of people in this casino, dude. I really don't need to be walking through here for anything. Aside from the loot, you know? Oh, I can jack in. I can jack into this roach race machine. Let's go, baby. We're jacking in. Pulling out my wrist wiener. Alright. This one... I can get these two. Because, see, this one ends in 7A. This one starts in 7A, so I can get these two. So it would need to start with 7A. Maybe not. Yeah, yep. 7A to 55. 7A to 55 to 1C to 55 to 55. Nope. Nope. 7A, 55. 1C. To 55, 1C. It would have to be this one, right? 55, and then to 55. To E9, 7A. Alright, so here we go. So this is how this works. Man, that was confusing. Alright, 7A. 55. 1C. I can complete that one too, but I'm not going to. 55. 55. E9. 7A. And you see at the top, the buffer. See how all of my buffer slots have been filled? Which means that if I had put the additional one needed to gain the tier 1 crafting components, or whatever this was, the tier 1 reward, if I'd put that extra one in there, I would not have had enough then to complete it for these other two. For these, the tier 2 and the tier 3. Bang. So I got my crafting components all crafted, or, you know, extracted even. Put my wrist wiener away. That's the sound of it, retreating. That makes it sound so much grosser. Retreating. There's a hole in the floor here. Ooh, there's a hole in the floor. With a purple sidewinder. Don't mind if I do. And a lot of cockroaches. Good lord. That's disgusting. Been on many types since the mid-70s, as early as a teen, dude. An early teen, dude. That's young to be riding the motorcycles. I mean, I guess we rode bikes, right? Which is like the less cool version of a motorcycle. So that's not great. While talking to you about motorcycles, I accidentally alerted everyone to my presence. So, I'm gonna memory wipe this guy. And just see if I can take myself out of combat. By crouching for a long time. Yup. Because he was the guy who could see me from that corner. So I memory wiped him, like the Men in Black Flash, right? So I memory wiped him. And it removed combat. They're still alerted. And someone just walked in here. Which is not great. But they're no longer actively aware of where I am. Woof. It's a lot of boys, dude. Not gonna lie, that's quite a hefty amount of enemies to be messing with all in there. I could just leave, you know. But the loot, though. Will they see that? They did not notice. I'm gonna bait this guy back to me. I'm gonna bait around this corner. I'm watching his outline. I'm using bait to bring him back to my location. He's really slow and stupid, so I don't know if this is going to work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You some kind of pervert?
If I do it to you, can I bring you over here? Are you more excited about walking? Oh.
Already having a shitty day. Don't make it worse.
I'm so sorry.
Listen, I got nothing valuable, okay?
Oh, snap.
What do you want, huh?
Oh, here she comes. Am I gonna get my wish? Are you gonna walk all the way in? You don't see me. Relax, she doesn't see me, chat. It's a non-lethal takedown. It's not lethal. And the guy has no idea where I went. Jesus, dude! My heart! Ugh. Oh, they found me. Okay. I hid for long enough. They didn't see they didn't see where I was. Oh god. Oh god. They're right on the other side of this wall. Ah! No! No, you don't know who I am. It's a mystery. I gotta get out of here, dude. Yeah. You're big scary. What if I just crouch, though? I feel like I should maybe not press my luck here, huh? Maybe I just leave. Look at the guy on the other side of this box, dude. Look at him through the wall.
Hey, how's the cash flow?
Don't even ask.
Night night. It's non-lethal. It was non-lethal until I put him in this box. Oh man.
Come on, pussy.
What can I distract you with? Oh, you see me, huh? I don't think that's close enough to anyone. Aren't you on the bottom? Huh? Oh my god, what is that? What was that noise? What is that? Oh, they're coming my way. I baited him up to me. Oh no, it's not supposed to bring both. Yeah, hey ninja. Come out and hide. Or whatever he said. I am kind of doing the ninja thing here. Just waiting. Just playing the stealth game, baby. If he turns around, it's gonna be really unfortunate. Turn around. He's looking directly at me. If I blind you for a second. There we go. Come upstairs. I want to show you this neat thing up here. I showed him. He liked what he saw. I have it on good authority. Oh no, I didn't mean to bait him. Oh well. Maybe I could still just walk up and grab him. Oh yeah. That was easy. No one can see me at all. It's highlighting all the objects through the wall because I pinged him. That's fine. Bang. These are all non-lethal. These gangsters who run this casino are just asleep. Fear not. Fear not. That guy's facing that way. Feel like I should mark and ping. Just in case. Yep. Had a feeling there were some dudes in there. I can't get them through this wall. It's just pinging the object that's near them. And a non-lethal take him down. I just want to see real quick. If I open my journal. Net runners, tiger claws, all of that stuff. It doesn't say anything about there being a bonus for doing it stealthy, so. And I mean, I was largely stealthy throughout this whole operation, right? You know, I aroused the suspicion a few times, sure, but hey, who's pooping? You pooping? No, no. You pooping? No. No one's pooping in there. Thank God, right? That would have been so awkward. Alright, mini game. This one's an easy one. 55 to 55 to 7A to 55. 55, 55, 7A, 55. Ba-bang! Thanks, baby. Alright. Stuff on the floor. Go ahead and open this door here. Let me turn that off. I'm just gonna I still want to loot everything, man. Oh yeah, my technical ability of 16 got me to open this door. That's right. Stupid door. Get wrecked. I got a durable emerald speed polyamide beanie. Polyamide? Polyamide. Sorry to sidetrack me. Nah, don't be sorry, dude. You know I love the convo. Got a better half ranged weapon mod. 10% crit chance with the second half of the magazine. That is actually an incredible weapon mod. It's got no drawbacks at all. We got a power revolver. We got a scope in there. We got cyberware, baby. The Black Mamba against poisoned enemies. Minus 90% poison damage, but plus 14% to all other types of damage. So that's kind of cool. Got an assault rifle and a lot of dollars. This was so worth looting. I'm so glad I came in here and I didn't just leave. Okay, so gonna pull up the old scanner. Scanning. Use my 12 technical ability to let myself into this room. Oh, a hostile area? No way. I guess I should be worried. Take a nap. The stealth is strong in this one, dude. Having a great time kind of stealthing through here. And they'll all wake up eventually. That takes away the moral problem of going through and eliminating everyone in an entire casino for no reason just because you want to take their stuff. But, you know, in my opinion, that's what they get for having stuff to begin with. I'm going to turn off their security cameras because I'm tired of dealing with them. So I can do that right in here. Inside of their computer systems, I can turn off their security system. So, nighty-night. So you got any messages? Oh, you do have messages. Netrunner. Don't fucking ignore this email. We got a runner helping us score back the Eddie's Vortex swipe from the casino. We gave him a room on the second floor, so give the guy some peace and fucking quiet, will you? Oh, so is he on the second floor then? I just hacked a corpo computer in a building and stole Eddies. Yeah, it feels good. Stole 80k Eddies. Good lord, 80,000 Eddies. Well done. Well done. That's what they get, right? You know? Sometimes you gotta take their money that they've been funneling from their corporation. This one is from Maki Ajiri. It says, hey, when we getting someone to plug the hole in the ceiling? You know, in storage behind the bar. Not urgent, I know, but it's ugly as sin and getting all kinds of critters crawling through. I'm tired of it. And then this is just, this is a spam email. There are legitimate spam emails in here, dude. There are spam emails that you'll get. You'll find them in people's computer. You have a computer in your apartment. You'll find them in your computer. You'll get spam. Isn't that awesome? I mean, it's not, you know, in real life it's not awesome, but it's hilarious to add as a detail to a game. All right, I'm gonna come jack into this. I'm jacking. Take my wrist winner. Okay. I got the, I can do all of these, I think. 7A to 7A to BD to 1C. Nope. Let's see here. 7A, 7A. Where are the other BDs? So again, when you look at this, it starts off as a row, and then it goes into a column, and then your next choice is a row, followed by a column, etc., etc. 7A to 7A. This is the one that I did before. So I need another one that I could do here. It looks like they all kind of go to this row. 7A to 7A to BD. Puts me in a spot, because I'd rather complete this. 7A to 7A to BD to 1C. And then you can't do nothing right there, right? So this is where the buffers come in handy, because I can use that one buffer that I have to get me this 7A and then get me this other 7A. And in that way, I was able to do it. I could have gotten all of them if I'd have spent some more time really looking at it, but they do get more complicated as time goes on. Sometimes it's easy, you find it right away. Other times, not so much. So you just got to take it on a case-by-case basis. If I open this up, where does this lead me? It looks like there's a guy right on the other side of this wall. Oh, there sure is. There sure is. I'm gonna bait them. I'm gonna bait them to this location. Shit. I forgot to mark them. Oh god. Oh god, they're coming faster than I can get out of the way. Okay, memory wipe. You see nothing. Ah, that is so much fun. Who needs guns when you can just, you know, ability everyone out of your way? They didn't move forward, right? I feel like I should move this. I'm just gonna put you in this room. There you go, and you'll wake up in there. Don't worry. I promise. Alright, so I turned off the security system, so there's no reason for me to worry anymore. I'm gonna go around and steal all their stuff, too. Just gonna loot all their stuff. Looting their, what do we got? I'm gonna run over to it. We got, I gotta move my face for this. I gotta move my face for this. We got, Bolshevik vodka. Gonna take some of that. We got, Mr. Whitney and tomato juice. The quote in tomato juice is extremely concerning. Oh, that's my boy. That's Roach Race. That's the game. That's the arcade game. Oh. Alright, I'm leaving. I want to, but I don't. Can't take my life away, Roach Race. It's not fair. I'll be here for hours. I don't remember if I searched all these rooms, but I know that I need to. This was where I asked if everybody was pooping. No one was pooping, so that's good. This is a women's restroom, I guess. You pooping? Or male? I don't know. I didn't see a sign on the door. Restroom. And restroom. Okay, well, at least there's that, right? Can use whatever restroom you feel comfortable with, I guess. There's like a green circle here. The bartender. Oh my god, the bartender, that poor guy. This is the place with the hole in the floor, right? I can jack into this still? Oh my god. Here we go. We got BD to 7A to E9 to 7A to 7A to E9 to 5-5 to BD. BD to 7A to E9 to 7A to 7A. Good enough. Good enough. It honestly doesn't even give you, like, more for doing more. It does. A little bit. But, I'm not worried about it. The amount of time that it takes to look at those things, it can be fast, it can be long. That sounded more suggestive than I meant it to. This is the hole in the floor where I originally came in. Opening the door. I'm gonna go up here. And make sure I got all of this stuff. That's the place I came in originally, I think. Pretty sure. Yep, definitely is. Because I don't remember this room at all. I'm sure I've been in here, though. I'm sure if you go back 5 minutes, you'll find where I was definitely just in there a minute ago. There's the hole in the floor, so I definitely was. Making sure, you know, being thorough. Being extremely thorough. I like their hip-hop they've got going on there. That was catchy. Alright, making my way out of this building. I'm gonna start crouching now. Opening up the door. Doing a little peeky peek around the corner. Just remember, I still gotta take this cred shard to the drop spot. Which sounds way more complicated than it is. So just there, I baited that guy to my location. He should come around this corner momentarily. Bang. And I'm just gonna watch him through the wall. Oh god, he's still coming. And so we're gonna memory wipe him. Huh? Oh my god. What is that? It's a nap. Good night, friend. It's so good, dude. Alright, moving through, scanning. For anything of importance or anything that highlights blue, I see nothing. I don't think that I have to worry about anybody coming in here. So I should be alright to just walk. Just panning myself across everything. Seeing if any pick up this item obvious prompts come up. Which they did not. Scanning. Scanning for cool things. That's the door I originally went through when I came down here. This is how I get out. And then I need to get up there. Because the drop point is, like, right in front of me. It's gonna be pretty hard to climb this fence, no? It was not. It's actually extremely easy to climb this fence. Who is that? Security guards. I wonder if they will attack me. Gent, I got no beef with y'all. Alright. This is where I deposit the job item. The Vortex's cred chip. Bang! Job complete. Tiger and Vulture. I was her Vulture. Now she's gonna call me.
I
Wakako.
have received information that Vortex's shard is on its way. You did not disappoint, V.
Oh, I never do.
It deserves compensation.
Agreed.
I am closing the contract and transferring your fee.
You're too kind. Honestly. You're just the nicest. 4,200. 4,200, eddies for that. Some street cred and all of that stuff. Wakako says, don't think I haven't noticed your efforts, V. I think the best way to value... Excuse me. The best way to value hard work is to give more work. Who knows? Maybe soon you will even receive the most coveted contracts. Perhaps I will, old lady who gives me jobs to do and then pays me for them. Perhaps I will. Which is basically, what's that, like an NCPD sugar mama? She's my, she's my NCPD sugar mama, chat. That's all that is. Nothing to see here. She just pays the bills and I do the deed for her, you know? The deed really, really implies. Not those deeds. I'm gonna put that in so I never run into a situation where I can't, open up a door or open up a lock or something like that because my technical ability is too low. Not really worried about that at all. We're gonna make our way over to this, what is it? An assault in progress, I think? Yeah, an assault in progress over here for the NCPD. Because I want to knock one more job out here before I gotta go get ready for the rest of my my afternoon, and then I'll be back probably... I might come back this evening, but I'll probably stream tomorrow. But later on tonight, I'm gonna have time eventually where I sit down and I want to play a game. But it probably won't be until like 10 o'clock my time, and I may be too tired to put on a show at that point, you know what I'm saying? So I'll probably, I'll keep you guys posted. If I do go live again, you'll definitely see it, but but for right now, I gotta get some lunch in me. My kid's about to come home, so I'm gonna go spend some time, make some lunch for us, and then I'm taking Star to an escape room this evening. So we're doing an escape from a killer style escape room for her birthday, which was a few days ago, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. That's in a couple hours, so I'm excited for that. All right, so I'm here at the assault in progress. We got this one homie, and he's just chilling. How many homies are with you, guy? And while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and start marking them. I can't mark him, and I can't mark them either. I think it's because they're too far away. Yeah, they're too far away, or they're near walls. Who knows? But when I come over here, I should be able to get a better vantage point. Yeah, there's one. I can mark him there. I can ping the other guys and see how close I am to them. Just gonna scratch my mustache. Wakako isn't NCPD. No, she's one of the fixers. Yeah. Got it, got it. Got it. Yeah, she seems like a cool old lady. You know? I'm gonna reboot his optics. I'm gonna apply the short circuit, the contagion. I'm gonna keep his comm scrambled so he can't talk to anybody on the side. And since he didn't die to that initial contagion, I'm just gonna go ahead and give him another one.
You're gonna get a nasty makeover.
Am I? A nasty makeover? Oh my. It seems weird. I didn't ask for a makeover. Rebooting their optics, jamming their comms. I don't even need to jam their comms at this point. I'm just gonna start applying the damage over time effect. Get him. Get him. Look at him fall. Look at that health. Oh, it's going down. 291 damage, good lord. That took half of his health pool. I'm gonna hit him with the contagion again, and I'll hit him with the second one.
I'll be your friend.
Oh yeah, that's big damage. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so we got one more over in the background there. And I'm about to run out of RAM, which is the thing that I use to cast my abilities. So I'm going to press my overdrive, which allows me to use more RAM than I have at the cost of health. And will allow me to apply more effects onto this guy. So I'm just going to make sure that he never gets up. Don't worry, friend. It's that glitchy screen thing that was going on. That is my overdrive ability. Which again allows me to trade out. If you look under my nameplate or under my health bar at the top over there, at the top over there, you can see the blue things that are filling up, the little blue pegs. That's the RAM, and that's the resource you use to cast your hacks. So I can wait for that to fill up. I forget what I was saying, but anyway, hey, my babies are home. Welcome home, babies. Alright, so I got these Eurodollars, I got these tier 2 item components, and the citizen is going away. You don't get it? I saved your life. What is there not to get? You were being assaulted and now you're not. Do you get that? People are crazy. Alright, archived conversation between Carl and Molly. We've got a mark on Tanya with the Tigers. She betrayed us, slinging splinters. She's running for them now, Mal. Molly says, shit. And here I am sending out people, worried something Well, okay. I'm not gonna read this whole sentence. But you can read it. And then we'll move on. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. They were very unhappy about everyone over here. And they appear to have taken care of it. The conversation between Tanya and Andre says, listen, I don't deal for Maelstrom anymore. And Maelstrom is a gang, so she was one of their drug dealers, it looks like. As of yesterday, I run for the Claws, and it seems that she swapped gangs. Andre says, is that wise? Honestly not scared? Tanya says, they pay me more, way more. New apartment types of more. And protection. Be a leadhead not to take advantage. Andre says, hope you're right. Wait and see. Why'd they hit you up anyway? Tanya says, connections. I'll be their bridge, with a smiley face. Are you Tanya? Are you Tanya? I can't see. Can't see who their name is. Because they're like a set piece. You can't interact with their body. But that's a shame, man. Whoever you were, you thought you were more connected than you thought you were, because, you did. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, dude. Pick up that knife. Just gonna yoink that knife. Yo, I just realized if I jump and I press my, my optics thing, if I jump and press it, it freezes me in the air. Watch. I take it back. I must have landed on something. Now I look stupid. I thought it did. Is that everything? That's the whole shebang? It appears to be the whole shebang. Shebang. I know it's shebang. Shebang sounds funny. Oh, snap. Alright, we're gonna connect to the, we're gonna connect to the device here and grab my loot before we call it. Hang on 1 second. Gotta come over here. Gotta come over here for this. Okay, so we got 55. Hang on 1 sec. Bang. 55 to E9. There is no 55 to E9. I can't start it there, so I have to start at 7A to 1C to 1C to BD to 1C. Nope. Can't do that either. 7A to 1C to 1C to BD. That's a shame. Where is there another BD? 7A to 1C to 1C. No. That sucks. Alright, well, we're just gonna pick one. 7A to the old 1C to 1C to BD to 1C. There's only 155. Yeah, that's I couldn't get the E9. That's okay. Maybe I could have gotten it if I'd have spent like a ridiculous amount of time. Wakako is very generous late game. I'll have to keep that in mind. I have to go, I'm gonna make sure, obviously, that I end up doing all of the quests for all of these people. But as of now, I want to make my way through the different parts of the map. Because also this gig was not available earlier, and neither was this one, or I would have gone and done them. Because I like the different jobs and stuff that you get along the way. I like being able to check out the different things, see what's out there. I got one. Did that corpse just fall out of nowhere? It says there's a body here for me to loot, but I don't see anything. Is it your body? Yo, oh my god. I realized what just happened. Someone just committed suicide right there. Maybe not. It could just be an NPC just spawned out of nowhere. Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should just get out of the way, just in case, right? Like, anybody else is falling down. I don't want to get hit by any falling NPCs. I'm gonna swing over. I got one more in me. I got one more, NCPD scanner here in me. And now it's nighttime here in Night City. You can see the moon up in the sky. See that it is too bright to see stars, just like a real city. Not completely, but, you know, you can barely see them up there because of all the light pollution. I'm gonna walk in the road, I guess.
2 steps back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking 2 steps back. Who are you? Veteran guard.
That's it. Keep it going.
Are you really gonna attack me? I didn't even know that I was in your way. What if I just memory wipe you? What if I open your trunk? These guys aren't gonna let it go, dude. They're starting like a full-on gunfight right here in the middle of the street. I didn't even do anything to them. I was just walking by. I'm doing something to you now, aren't I? Are you burning again? It's adorable. Target for elimination. Contract payment status. Paid in full. Target, Rick Morales. Profession, techie, tunnel construction. Associated with Aldecaldos, I guess. 5'10". Highly nervous. Target is hypersensitive. Risk of impulsive behavior. Skin tone is light. Contract basis. Theft of proprietary business information on the construction of a maglev tunnel. Sale to third parties. Okay, so he stole their info and sold it to another party. I get it. I get you. Do I use my guns? I feel like no. I feel like no still. Just gonna let you infect your friends over there. Go ahead, infect your friends. And he did. Oh, and then they infected each other. Oh, you're burning. You're still burning. Oh, that is so satisfying. Jam their comms, reboot their optics.
Kill or be killed. Hello?
And then, since you're still alive somehow. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, you're gonna come at me? Yeah. Hold that for me. I was gonna leave y'all alone. You were private security guards. I was gonna sneak around you and put you to sleep. I wasn't gonna put you to sleep the quick way. But you really asked for it. I was even gonna non-lethal take down them, chat. But then they wanted to start on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got the archived conversation between Rick and Unknown. Too low. This is Rick trying to sell their proprietary information. For one measly shard, Rick says, you don't like it? Go in that tunnel yourself, find a way through. And I know you're with the Aldecaldos. Not like you're hard up. Alright, so apparently Rick was one too. And I think this is our boy Rick right here. Or was our boy Rick right here. Target for elimination. That was the thing we got earlier. Bang. That should complete this. I'm gonna turn off this, that radio back there. Just gonna make sure that I got everyone. I'm pretty sure I did. Did you see the job complete? I didn't see the job complete. Maybe it did. Who knows? Let's see, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it did, okay. Just backed up my playback for a second. Make sure that I did it all right. Did it all correctly. I knew there was something else here. Just a random middle of the street assault. They were pretending to be security guards, too. They had security vehicles and everything. What's in the trunk? What you got in there? Nothing? That's not true. You know what's about to happen. What you got in there? Oh no, I can't put them in? Aw, what if I aim high? Fine. Yeah, I guess I won't put them in. I think we completed everything here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Definitely did. I don't even see any NCPD jobs over... Ah, there they are. There they are. I didn't see that at first. Over around near me. I got a gig here, I got a gig here, and I got a gig here. So that'll be some stuff that we can... dive into on the next one. Because, as much as I don't want to, you're correct about the jumpers? Alright, cool, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't want to say it out loud, though, because of the word. The word will get me demonetized. So, not that I'm monetized now, but it's not advertiser friendly, and because of that, they'll put you into restricted mode if you use it too often. So I'm just gonna, that NPC appeared out of thin air, man. I don't know how that happened. That's amazing. It's an act of God or something. But I will be back tomorrow to stream some more, and possibly later on tonight. If I do come back later on tonight, I'll let you guys know in the Discord, but we're gonna be out pretty late, and after we're done all of that, we might just cuddle up on the couch, me and Star. It's like I said, we're going to an escape room tonight, baby. We're gonna go get chased by a killer and have to escape from that, so that's gonna be super fun. This was my first time back in a little while, and Ron the Tear Hog was here in like the first, I don't know, 20 seconds of the stream, so I want to say thank you for that, man. And thank you, as always, to everybody for coming out. Cram, thanks for being here. Ron, thanks for being here. Ron, thank you for the amazing tip. Star, you know I love you. Thank you for being here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. What do you guys say? I don't know how to end it anymore, you know? Like, it feels bad. It feels like I know the outro just rolled. I know I was supposed to press the button and have a snappy thing to say at the end, but I just don't. Cause I missed it. I don't even want to end it, to be honest, but I'm getting hungry and I gotta go have a rest of my day. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day. Thank you again to everybody for showing up. I'll see you guys tomorrow.